Alrighty, testing 1, 2, 3. I am working on it. Wait, I'm late. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I'm late. I am fully aware that I am late. I can tell you it was not my intention. I'm sorry. Wait. What the fuck? Come on. Hello, is it working? Is it all working? Hello? Chad, I really hope it's fucking working right now. I hope so. God damn it. Because I still have to talk to y'all about like microbio stuff because I have to work on my bacteria and on my viruses that cause GI upsets. Because that's all my exam is today at like 8 a.m. Which I'm not looking forward to because it's an 8 a.m. exam, but you know what? I'm here for it. I might as well be. Because we're going to go over the viral agents and we're going to go over all the bacteria that are associated with GI bullshit. GI bullshit time. It's all scuffed. It's all scuffed. I promise you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's all scuffed. It's all scuffed. But this is the fastest that I like started streaming, honestly. It's because I forgot my time. I forgot my schedule because I'm a silly little goober. I'm a silly little goober and I got everything wrong. But that's okay. I'm waking on it. I'm waking on it. Don't you worry. Yeah, I know. I am fully aware. Oh, hey! Thank you. How are you doing? Oh god, speaking of which, I forgot about to like set up the other redeems. Hello. It's a late night because I gotta study viruses and shit. So, yeah. That's why we're here. That is why we're here. Nice! Hey, my god. I did not mean for that to show up like that. Shit. See, everything's scuffed all the time. This is normal. I promise this is normal. But yeah, I'm glad you're having a good day. But yeah. But I'm glad you're having a good day. We are going to go over, firstly, we're going to go over viral agents of GI stuff. So we're going to go over the enteroviruses, so the polio virus, the Coxsackie virus, the echoviruses, and other non-polio enteroviruses. Then we're going to go over the ones that cause diarrhea, which are going to be under the RNA and the DNA viruses. So yeah. Oh my god. Wow, Seek. It's been so long. It's been so long. Hello. But yeah, we're gonna go over viruses and shit today. And we're gonna do the Anki as well. I'm gonna pull that up in a moment. This is scuffed because I kind of forgot what time I was supposed to be starting because I was busy yapping. I was like, wait, I felt like I was forgetting something. Nathan, you might as well become a scientist. Also, hi slime, hi Coke. Hello, Mr. Manager, and hi everybody. And now here's the thing. There is nothing wrong with becoming a scientist. Becoming a scientist is fucking goated. Wait. I have to put myself in the corner. I'm putting myself in the corner. But okay, so we're gonna go over enteroviruses first. Before I even like do the Anki, I'm gonna start talking. Because infections with the GIT can be caused by like a shit ton of different pathogens, including viruses. We kind of know what viruses are, I'm gonna hope. So like shit like the cold, that's a virus. Shit like the flu, that's also a virus. COVID, that's another very well known virus out there. And y'all already know about polio. Polio, you know, the one that like basically got Teddy Roosevelt. Yeah, yeah, that's polio. Also, how's my audio levels? Are we good? No! No tapeworms for you! You're not allowed to have tapeworms. Do not. You are not allowed to have tapeworms. Besides, like, I already told you guys where the sources of tapeworms are, like, in the environment. But I know you're not gonna want to. No, no tapeworms allowed for anybody. That is bad for you. I promise you, these are not good for you. You do not need them. You do not need them. Please, please. Fucking hell. Also, she will learn more things than I learned from a class with a teacher at school. See, this is the point. This is why I like doing this. I like teaching. No. And also, technically, it's really easy to get like a tapeworm, dude. You just have to eat like raw pork. Don't do that though. That's bad, and I do not ever recommend you doing that. Please, for the love of everything holy, no. No tapeworms for anybody, especially not Kimmy. You already have like GI problems. We don't want to make them worse. They're gonna make them worse. And yeah, you already can't eat meat, so that's your easiest source. No tapeworm for Kimmy. But okay, back to polio. So, or they're back to the viruses. So there's enteroviruses. These are RNA viruses that may pass through the GIT, but they primarily affect other organ systems. So polio, the Coxsackie viruses, echoviruses, and there are other non-polio enteroviruses. And then there's also the viruses that cause diarrhea. You probably know about these as well. So like norovirus. They're not cute. They're very fucking weird. They're very weird. No, no, they look weird. They look gross. You don't want them. You don't want them. But like, so viruses causing diarrhea, these are like the Rheoviridae, which is rotavirus, which in the United States, we get a vaccine for them. Like there's a vaccine series that's oral, live attenuated, and you get them at like 6 months, 2 years old, etc., etc. There's like a whole vaccine schedule. I don't remember it off the top of my head. Then there's the Calliciviridae, which has norovirus, which you know about if you go on cruises, and the Saporovirus, which also cruises, and the Astroviridae, which is astrovirus. And then we have the DNA viruses that cause the diarrhea, and that's the Adenoviridae, which is just the enteric and adenoviruses. They're very weird. No. They are bad. They are so bad for you. Please don't. Right, okay. So we're going to go on to polioviruses. So, rather, we're going to go on to enteroviruses. So enteroviruses, I already kind of yapped at y'all about this, but these are a group of RNA viruses belonging to the Picornaviridae family. Picornaviridae, Picornaviridae. And hi, RC. Hello. And yes, thank you for hijacking stream with tapeworms. Tapeworms are bad. Do not do it. Also, no! Tapeworms are not allowed. Please, I'm begging you. You don't need it. You don't need them. And enteroviruses belong to the Picornaviridae and are RNA viruses that affect other organs but can pass through the GI tract. And these are significant because they are highly contagious and can lead to infections in other tissues like the respiratory system, the cardiovascular system, and the nervous system. The main pathogenesis of all these motherfuckers is the same. You get them into your mouth. Also, oh my god, wait, slime! Birthday in March? Oh my god, I also have birthday in March. Hello. Hello. Happy advanced birthday. It's almost our birthdays. Oh god. Oh god, we're getting older. Oh, the difference between an RNA and a DNA virus. So basically, it's what makes up the virus. So RNA is ribosomal nucleic acid. Or it's ribosome nucleic acid, and it uses AUTG AUTG. Wait, it's like ACTG. No, it's AUTG. And while the other one is, well, DNA uses ACTG. So like, if I remember correctly, because like, yeah. Basically, the difference between RNA and DNA are, because they're very similar. You probably already know about RNA and DNA because like you already know about like mRNA vaccines and shit. But DNA is specifically the shit that's in our nucleus. RNA is the stuff outside of the nucleus. Like, this is just in humans. And deoxyribonucleic acid is DNA, and this is the double-stranded sugar, and it has a phosphate group. And you have the cytosine, guanine, and adenine, and thymine. While RNA, I remember now, RNA has cytosine, guanine, adenine, and uracil, so it's AGCU. I'm gonna post up a picture. Oh, yeah. Also, oh my god, oh yeah, you're right, I forgot about that. Wait, do I have to like set, should I like, I need to like do the @ thing on my Twitter just bio, right? ADHD moment, y'all. I haven't taken my meds yet today, can you tell? Yeah, wait. I'm gonna put up an image. Browser. MG. What the fuck? It won't let me open image in new tab. Let me copy paste this. But yeah, you're right. I completely forgot about that. But yeah, these are the difference between RNA and DNA. These, basically. It's just structural differences. They do very similar things, but you need them. And I wouldn't eat slime anyway. I'm sorry. I'm kind. And also, like... Wait! Did I? Fuck! I forgot! Again! Wait, I thought I posted in the promo thingies! I did it! Wait, yes I did! Yeah, I did! At 122, I posted! Unless I didn't. Did I not send? Okay. See, you're gonna laugh at me, Mr. Manager. You're gonna laugh at me? Cause I had the message drafted up and in my chat. In the chat thing, in the little chat box. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to press enter. I forgot to press enter because I'm a silly little guy. Wait, it has? Slime, I had no clue. I didn't know you could do that. That's crazy. But okay. God. But basically, for back to viruses and shit, the portal of entry is to the mouth. It multiplies in the oropharynx, which is your tonsils and the lymph nodes of your neck. And then the virus is shed in the oral secretions. Then you swallow the virus. And when you swallow the virus, it passes through the stomach. And then it... Oh my god. Nathan, go to bed! Don't not go to sleep. My god. Thank you for coming though. But yeah, no, seriously. I forgot. I literally forgot, dude. But yeah, the virus is swallowed, it passes through the stomach, and then it goes into the intestines because the enteroviruses are acid stable. They can survive in acidic conditions. And yes, I am in the same time zone as you. You should go to bed. I'm gonna be puyat? I'm basically puyating today. My god, puyating. It's giving so corny, oh my god. But yeah. But okay, it goes into the intestines and then it further replicates in the Peyer's patches, and then once it goes through there, it spills into systemic circulation, and that's the primary viremic stage. So it's virus in blood. Then we have seeding of the tissues, because the polioviruses specifically, they attack the anterior horn cells of horn cells of your spine. And wait, Sucho, you're not following me? I'm gonna cry. Thank you for the follow, though. I thank you so much. But yes, and I am beyond sleep. Don't ask what I drank today. Don't ask what I drank today, like once I woke up. And no tapeworms for anybody. That's the fourth rule. No tapeworms allowed for anyone. Oh, okay. And yeah, I don't know how to. I need to remember to do all of that. And yeah, that's gonna be on the fucking pre-flight checklist because I just kind of was like, I'm late. I need to get started. So yeah. And seeding of tissues and the polioviruses, it attacks the anterior horn cells of your spinal cord, and this is secondary viremia because primary viremia is when it's going into like systemic circulation, and once it goes to a secondary place, it's like a second location because you don't want to get kidnapped and get taken to a secondary location. That's the secondary viremia, and then viral replicate. Oh, what the? Holy seek! What seek? Huh? Think what? Huh? No! What the fuck? Holy shit. I appreciate it, but so what? Huh? My god, oh my god, wait. You can use the best emote in the world, Giardia. You can use Giardia now, my favorite emote. And viral replication halts except in the GIT because the GIT, it's gonna be fueled and it's gonna continue virally multiplying and then shedding and all that shit because once it's in your GIT, it's going to keep going on, and then the virus will start to shed in your fecal matter. And we're going to go into the diagnosis phase. So there's acute syndrome. Holy shit. What? What? Wait. Huh? Wait. Wait. I've never had... What? What? Huh? Huh? What? I am fucking baffled. Hello? What? This is crazy. Holy shit. I'm sorry. Huh? Guys, I'm going insane. What? Oh my god, what the fuck? But acute syndrome, this is viral isolation, oh god, from throat swabs, stool and rectal swabs, body fluids, and occasionally in tissues. And the throat swabs are like highly suggestive of an etiologic association. I'm going insane. What do you mean? What? Holy shit. What the fuck? This is literally the first time this has happened, like ever. At least you guys can use the animated emotes now that I like spent a while making. This is insane. Crazy. There's also like CSF involvement, and also the virus is only detectable 2 days to 2 weeks after infection. But when it comes to CSF involvement, so CSF is cerebrospinal fluid, CSF cultures during acute phase may be positive in 10 to 85% of the cases, and direct isolation of the virus from pleural, joint pericardial, or CSF, in fact, from the CSF, usually confirms diagnosis. And also, oh my god, hello, thank you. Oh my god. Serology. So we have 4-fold or greater neutralizing antibody titer change, and this is considered impractical due to the wide range of titers and serotypes that can be found among healthy individuals. So the best is going to be throat swabs, rectal swabs, body fluids, and tissue testing, and CSF testing, and I'm going insane. What the fuck? And then treatment and prevention. So there is no current approved antiviral. There are no antiviral agents that have been approved or effective in treatment or prophylaxis except for poliovirus. Poliovirus is the only one that we kind of know of, and we have some fixings and shit for. Poliovirus, you kind of already know about this one. This is the one that causes poliomyelitis, and it affects motor neurons. I already mentioned the anterior horn cells of the spinal cord, and has been nearly eradicated globally due to widespread vaccination, and is transmitted by the fecal oral route. And it comes from polio. Polios, which is gray in Greek. And I think it's eradicated in the United States, but it's not eradicated in the Philippines. There are some places in the Philippines that still have it, I think, if I remember correctly. And Jesus Christ. I'm glad it works, though. I'm glad the little throwy thing works. I remember to set that up. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Virological features. So poliovirus is a positive sense single-stranded RNA virus, and it is non-enveloped, which means it is resistant to environmental conditions like temperature, pH changes, and drying or desiccation. And the virus is transmitted through contaminated water, food, and hands, so fomites and stuff. Which is why we clean surfaces. We have to clean surfaces constantly for everything, but especially for like those shit that you don't think about, like polio. Polio bad. TLDR. PSA, polio bad. And the symptoms of polio virus include fever. It's like FFHPV. That's why I remember. That's how I remember it. So fever, fatigue, headache, paralysis, vomiting. The paralysis happens in severe cases though. So FFHPV. It specifically targets the motor neurons. I already mentioned that, and this is what leads to the irreversible muscle paralysis. Like how, remember the iron lung? Not the movie, but like the actual treatment, the iron lung. That was because like their breathing muscles were fucking paralyzed, so they couldn't breathe anymore. So they had to have the iron lung breathe for them. Hence why it's called the iron lung. But yeah, also, wait, what? What happened? Why did I change? I didn't mean for that to happen. Everything's scuffed. But okay, so polio initially replicates in the lymphoid tissue, such as the Peyer's patches. So we're gonna look at this picture. This will make sense. I promise you. I promise you. So this is the live. There's the And yes, I drink water. I drank oiter. I'm drinking oiter. I'm drinking oiter. Don't worry. Okay. Basically, it's because I have my toggle set up wrong, and I can accidentally turn it off. Because I am open sometimes. I have my cardigan again. Ah! But yeah, you guys. Now, I drink water. Now y'all have to drink water. That's the deal. This is the social contract now. This is how it works. This is the whole thing. And like, y'all gotta fucking drink water, or else you're gonna die of dehydration. Hydrate before you like die. Hydrate. You know? Shit. Okay, fine. Ginger ale is okay, but like you should also drink like enough water to pee like 4 times a day at least, and make sure that your urine is like pale yellow. Pretty sure? Yeah, yeah. I don't remember like the actual ounces, because like sometimes the ounces and shit aren't very reliable. But yeah, what the fuck is, okay, what is it? What is this? Good. Drink enough water. And what the fuck is this emote? What is this? I have never seen this before. What, like, what is that? I don't know what that is. Explain. America, explain. I'm like so confused, but okay. So polio virus. So this, it shows that it is a naked RNA virus. It is single-stranded. Everything also makes sense soon, but like the replication occurs in the Peyer's patches. I've just never seen that emote before though. But okay, 3 signs and symptoms of polio, FFHPV. So paralysis, fever, respiratory insufficiency, meningitis, but also fever, fatigue, headache, paralysis, vomiting. FFHPV. Characterizing the polio virus. I'm gonna put myself back in my corner. Wait for me. Okay, so what is it? I have never had one of those before. I didn't know this could happen. I knew nothing about all of this. Huh? What the hell? But okay, so polio viruses. We're gonna characterize polio viruses. So I already mentioned these are a positive sense single-stranded RNA virus, and it is not enveloped, which means it is resistant to environmental conditions like temperature, pH changes, and drying. Wait, has it? Oh, I see. Oh my god, you're right. I am a dreamer now. It's amazing. And yes, so I already mentioned, so polioviruses are naked, they have positive sense RNA, and they're acid stable, which means they can survive in acid, which is why they can replicate in the Peyer's patch. They can get through the GI to get to the Peyer's patches, etc., etc. Okay, Salk vaccine. The Salk vaccine is the killed vaccine. because it's saving a life. But there's also the live attenuated vaccine. Yes, the acid stable. Oh, wow. Look, it makes sense when you think about it. I promise. I promise. The polio vaccine that results in an IgA mediated immunity is going to be the Sabin vaccine, which is the live attenuated vaccine, because you can have a dead vaccine and you can have the live vaccine. Salk is the dead vaccine, which means you have already pre-killed polio. The alive vaccine is the live attenuated, which is the Sabin, which also causes like a stronger IgA mediated immunity. And those that have, oh my god, wait, those that have shit like the variable like the thing that Iron Mouse has, stuff like that, like the immunodeficiencies, they cannot have the Sabin vaccine, but they can have the dead vaccine, the Salk vaccine. Where does polio spread subsequently to replicating in the Peyer's patches? That's when it goes into the anterior horn of your spinal cord. This is how that looks, basically. That's what that means. And the Peyer's flamingo, so patches of eggs. The breeding season happens 2 to 3 weeks. This is why, like, you can start to detect it 2 to 3 weeks, like at 2 weeks ish. Yeah. Okay. The Sabin vaccine. This is a live attenuated vaccine. I already mentioned that, which is also why there are patients that can't have it, especially if they don't have like an active immune system that can fight it. Because you can. I don't. Yeah, you're learning medical stuff. You guys are gonna become doctors with me, and that's the deck. And we're gonna go on to. I'm gonna keep talking about it though. So here are some important features of the poliovirus vaccines. Salk is the killed. Yes, it prevents vaccination, but it does not interrupt transmission. It does induce humoral IgG, but does not induce intestinal IgA. Intestinal IgA is what happens when you have the live vaccine. And the other issue is that the killed one does not afford secondary protection by spread to others, while the Sabin live vaccine can. It interferes with replication of the virulent virus in the gut. No, it does not. But the benefit of the Salk vaccine though is that it cannot revert to its like virulent form, while the Sabin rarely can. And there's no co-infection with other enteroviruses may, how am I going to phrase this? Co-infection with other enteroviruses will not impair immunization if you have the Salk vaccine, but it will impair it with the Sabin vaccine because there are two, and it can cause disease in the immunocompromised. Salk cannot cause disease in the immunocompromised, but Sabin can. Sabin is oral, while Salk is injection. Salk does not require refrigeration, but the Sabin does. Salk has a lower duration of immunity, while Sabin has a longer duration of immunity. I'm gonna snip up this table to make that make sense for everybody. So these are the important future of poliovirus vaccines, and prevention of this is through vaccination. Where is picture source? Image. What? Oh my god, I have to save the image? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna cry. How dare. Okay, where is picture? Via ist picture? Where is the picture? Polio vaccine. Yeah, there we go. This is what I mean. So yeah, these are the important features of poliovirus vaccines. And diagnosis is typically made through a viral culture from stool or throat samples with PCR and serology tests used to confirm the presence of the virus. Management, unfortunately, focuses on supportive care, including respiratory support for cases of paralysis and other complications, and prevention will always be through vaccination. Always vaccinate. I feel like that's not a controversial take here. I feel like that's not a hot take. I'm gonna just say that right now. Also, oh god, there's an ad. Okay, well, before we even go forward, I'm gonna The next one we're going to go over are the Coxsackie viruses, which are still under the Picornaviridae family, and those cause hand, foot, mouth disease. And while the ad happens, I'm going to go pee and get some water. So it's like 43 seconds. It's like 36 seconds left before that happens. So I'm going to keep talking. But basically, the Coxsackie viruses are responsible for diseases like hand, foot, mouth disease, herp angina, and myocarditis. And these are going to be transmitted through, again, shit mouth route. Shit mouth, respiratory droplets, and direct contact with infected individuals. And these viruses affect both children and adults, but some strains are like more virulent in young infants. Poop mouth. Yes, always poop mouth. It's like, wait a second. Give me like 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna wait till the ad is done before I start yapping more. And yeah, wait. Oh, shit. Did it work? Did the head pat thing work? I really hope it did. Wait. Did the head pat thing work? I'm gonna just double check the toggle. It should work. Yeah, it works. Okay, cool. Oh! Oh, sure. Oh, Vi. Hi! So basically, the reason why that I'm even going through. So the overview of the topic, I'm going over all of the viruses that can cause GI stuff. So, a minute. One moment. I'm gonna just type this shit out first. Enteric viruses. Coxsackie A and B. GI stuff. What I mean, so like, so, okay, wait. I'm gonna wait for the, wait. I'm gonna just keep, wait. I'm gonna wait first for the ad to end before I continue talking. I had to pee, so like it caught me kind of in the middle. Sorry. But okay. The reason why I'm even going through all of this is because infections of the GIT, of the gastrointestinal tract. So like your stomach. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I don't really give a shit. Just don't be mean to them. Like, they can't really... I have a very loose policy when it comes to, like, talking about different topics. It's just that, A, don't be mean. B, don't say anything that you don't want to regret. And C, like, use common sense? I don't know. Also, don't eat tapeworms. But yeah, so GI stuff, what I mean is gastrointestinal tract infections. So there are some there are some viruses that can cause GI symptoms, and others can pass through the GI and then affect other distant organ systems. That's why I'm talking about poliovirus, because it enters through mouth, replicates in the stomach, and then goes onwards to cause more bullshit. And Coxsackie A and B, I'm going to get to that right now. Those are the ones that can cause... Tapeworms are bad for you, especially for you, Kimmy, because it's gonna worse. Wait, oh right, you had. Oh wait, there was no outbreak. I forgot. Look, I forgot, man. I mean, I wouldn't recommend you eat tape. That's also not great. Oh wait, I should probably like. I wouldn't recommend you eat tape. Tape is bad. Don't eat tapeworm. Tapeworm and tape are both not edible. Eat edible foods. No worms. No worms. Eat edible foods, please. No! The stomach acid can't take care of it because they can resist the stomach acid. Oh wait. But also Kimmy, sure, you may be manted. And yes, you're at the right time. You're here right at the time. Yes, you are right on time. Do not worry. But yeah, so the reason why I'm even going over this is because I have an exam on this shit on, like, in 7 hours. Because of course I do. This is how it works. I like went over this stuff, but like talking about this stuff is gonna make it like cement in my brain. Yeah, yeah. Look, I like this because my brain is. Oh, hell yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome. And yeah, thank you. I will do my best. I must. But okay, so poliovirus, I already talked about that, and the prevention is through vaccination. And I already talked about the polio vaccines as well. And okay, wait. The resistance of stomach acid, I think that's going to be a constitution check. Because if we talk about like the actual body, it will be constitution. And that is awesome. But no, for real, like stomach acid constitution check. Especially like human body, because it has to like it has to like resist through like whatever the fuck you're eating. But also remember, there are some stuff that just has advantage. Like fucking what's it called? Tapeworms have advantage, polio has advantage, so they're gonna go through. They're gonna get through it. So that's why like all this shit bad. Don't eat shit. You can eat shit in game, but don't eat shit like literal shit. But okay. Coxsackie viruses. Coxsackie viruses are another single-stranded RNA virus, and they are again non-enveloped, which makes them resistant to harsh environmental conditions. Yes. And yes, Vi, you're getting it. You're getting it. And the virus can persist in the GI tract and will spread through fecal contamination. Coxsackie A and B are distinguished based on the clinical diseases they cause and the genetic makeup of their RNA genome. So we're gonna go over we're gonna go over like the main symptoms. And yeah, basically. More like a plus 20. Yeah. Like worms will clear. Worms clear. Like if you were gonna do like a tier list of all that shit, worms clear. Which is bad for us. But okay, so the symptoms of the Coxsackie virus infections include fever, sore throat, rash, and then in some cases, severe cardiac, and in severe cases, cardiac complications such as myocarditis. This is specifically in B. So the virus mainly affects the heart, skin, and central nervous system depending on the strain. And in severe cases, I already mentioned, pericarditis and aseptic meningitis can occur with Coxsackie B. COX. Coxsackie! And thank you. It's very fun. And diagnosis is made on clinical presentation, particularly in the cases of hand-foot-mouth disease and hyperangina. And the virus can be detected through PCR of throat swabs, stool, or blister fluid. Because remember, blisters are a big thing in hand-foot-mouth disease. And also hand-foot-mouth disease is something that daycares, kids in daycares can get a lot. And yeah, it's not great. All of these diseases are bad. Don't get it twisted. All of them are bad. Do not get any of them. We don't want these. We don't want any of these diseases. Like, they're all bad. And okay, now disease treatment and management. There's no specific antiviral treatment for Coxsackie virus infections, but again, management is focused on supportive care such as reducing the fever, relieving pain, and ensuring adequate hydration. But in the cases of myocarditis, hospitalization may become necessary, and patients with severe disease may require intensive care or mechanical support. There are no good diseases. Well, there's nuance. There's nuance. There's nuance to some. There are some that had like an evolutionary benefit, but evolutionary benefit does not medication clears evolutionary benefit, honestly. Like sickle cell anemia, that's an interesting one. So like the sickle cell trait was something that was evolutionary, like people started to evolve and get it in Africa and shit, like in places that are endemic with malaria. They're more resistant to getting malaria because their RBCs are fucking weird, and like if they get infected with the plasmodium, the parasite, then those RBCs break apart and then they get destroyed, which means your body doesn't you don't get the bad malaria. The issue is two copies of the sickle cell trait leads to having sickle cell anemia or sickle cell disease, which is where like your RBCs are just a lot more of them are fucking weird. So yeah, the only bacteria we like are the ones that are already in our gut. We don't like anyone else. No thank you. No thank you. But okay. Disease prevention and control. Preventative measures include maintaining good hygiene, avoiding close contact with infected individuals, practicing proper sanitation in settings such as daycare centers, because there is no vaccine available for the Coxsackie virus. Now we're going to continue. Echoviruses. Echoviruses are part of the enterovirus group and are associated with diseases like meningitis, neonatal sepsis, and respiratory infections. And these are going to be, again, transmitted via poop mouth, respiratory, and transplacental routes. No, yogurt fine. Yogurt good. Yogurt goated. I love yogurt. I love yogurt. Though, like, honestly, nowadays, a lot of yogurt brands don't really have enough, like, good bacteria. Because, like, obviously, they have to, like, go through and then, like, resist. They have to go through and, like, do those dice rolls to, like, resist the fucking, like, gastric juices. Some of them don't make it. And if you get even more, like, of the good bacteria in the yogurt, then more of them are gonna make it. That's what makes sense. So, like, yeah, I like yogurt. I like yogurt. Actually, my favorite yogurt is Yakult. Yakult. It's like a weird yogurt drink. And I would drink, like, Yeah, exactly. Curd is good. Curd is good. But I love yogurt specifically. Yogurt is delicious. I love yogurt. But okay, echoviruses. They are transmitted via poop mouth, respiratory, and transplacental. An echovirus comes from enteric, cryopathogenic. What the? Jesus, thank you. Hi, Crimson. Oh my god. Thank you for following. Holy shit. And this enteric cytopathogenic human orphan virus, referring to their ability to cause cytopathic changes in cell cultures. Oh, yeah, it's okay. Absolutely. You're welcome. Also, virological features. So, echoviruses are RNA viruses that are, again, non-enveloped and highly stable. So, they will resist acid in the gastric juices. They're very good at that. The non-enveloped motherfuckers are very good at that. So, polio, Coxsackie, them bitches are good at that. And they're found in the GI tract and can survive for extended periods outside the body. Echovirus is just built different. Like, legit, dead ass. Clinical symptoms: fever, rash, diarrhea, respiratory symptoms. So, like coughing, colds, or not really coughing, colds, but like coughing, shortness of breath, and signs of meningitis, such as headache and neck stiffness. And in neonates, this is how we get SIRS, SIRS, or actually, no. So, in neonates, you can have serious systemic infection, and the infection can lead to multi organ failure. The diagnosis is confirmed by isolating the virus from clinical specimens such as stool, cerebrospinal fluid, blood, and throat swabs. And PCR testing can detect viral RNA, which aids in diagnosis. There's no specific antiviral treatment. Again, the only enterovirus that has, yes, dead ass. I'm not even joking. Echovirus is spooky. Echovirus is scary. Echovirus is fucking terrifying, you guys. We don't like it. We don't fucking like this shit at all. All of this shit is bad. I can tell you that much. It's all bad. Nobody wants these fucking viruses. We don't want them. These are not good for you. I'm gonna change the music though. Wait. There we go. I mean, because like, I mean, okay. Yeah, no, they're all bad, honestly. And in neonates, severe systemic infection with echovirus can lead to multi-organ failure. The diagnosis is confirmed by isolating the virus from clinical specimens like stool, CSF, blood, and throat swabs. There's no specific antiviral management for echovirus, and management is focused on supportive care. We don't even want tapeworms. Tapeworm bad. We god damn it. Somebody remind me to like set up like a little exclamation point tapeworm bad. Empiric use of antibiotics may be used to cover bacterial infections while awaiting the definitive diagnosis, but once you know it's echovirus, you can just discontinue the antibiotics, I feel. I'm gonna like ask the board certified. I'm gonna ask the infectious disease doctor in Psychon's chat about it, like to make sure, because I don't remember for sure. I'm gonna ask them. Somebody remind me. Okay, continuing onwards. Disease prevention and control. Infection control measures are critical in preventing outbreaks in healthcare facilities. So, hand hygiene, isolation protocols, proper disinfection of surfaces. These are all essential for controlling transmission of echoviruses and honestly other viruses as well. Like, all of this shit's bad. We want to do our best to like make sure they don't happen. Because again, all these fuckers be bad. They're all bad. They're all bad. No. Continuing onwards. Now we're going to go on to the non-polio enteroviruses, because we already talked about the other ones, the more common ones, so like echovirus, Coxsackie. Those are the other enteroviruses, but here's another one. The non-polio enteroviruses can cause a variety of diseases, including hat-foot mouth, respiratory infections, and meningitis. And these, again, these are all transmitted through shit mouth, respiratory, and direct contact. We don't want that either! We don't even want bacteria. Like, God, stop infecting yourself with stuff, please. Please, I'm begging you. Wait, stop doing that. Stop it. Stop infecting yourself, please. We're gonna go through Coxsackie A. These are the RNA viruses. Coxsackie is a naked RNA, naked single-strand RNA. So, characterizing Coxsackie virus, these are positive sense single-strand RNA, and these are naked. Pico. Looks like a tiny little pico, tiny virus. Pico is I think pico is like the smallest unit in like the metric system. What do you mean holy type speed? I always type like that. What do you mean? Actually, no worms bad. Worm bad. And it's again another naked virus. A and B. A, we can already kind of see this here. A is going to be the one that causes hand, foot, mouth because hand, foot, mouth, rashes and shit, blisters. This one is B. This is what's going to cause the meningitis, the myocarditis, and all that stuff. It's going, and for the myocarditis in Coxsackie B, that's going to be dilated cardiomyopathy. Two type of infections associated with Coxsackie A, hand, foot, mouth, and aseptic meningitis, though aseptic meningitis is more associated with B, honestly. Yeah, see, it's gonna cause the red vesicular rash. Coxsackie A. I don't like this because like aseptic meningitis is more associated with B than A, but that's fine. 3 organisms which cause a rash on hands and feet, so that's going to be Coxsackie A, syphilis, and Rickettsia rickettsii. I haven't talked about syphilis. I haven't talked to you guys about syphilis yet. I'll save that for Saturday. Rickettsia, I think I talked about that last year, like 2025. But yeah, time of year that Coxsackie infections usually occur. This is going to be during the summer. This coming Saturday. The infections are common during the summer months. 2 signs and symptoms associated with Coxsackie B. This is going to be myocarditis, dilated cardiomyopathy, and the devil's grip or pleurodynia. Yeah. Oh, right. I forgot. Housekeeping stuff. I'm gonna post my. I'm gonna like show what my schedule is in a moment. Because I remembered. Here was my schedule for I'm gonna show my schedule for like this week. And a part of that is gonna be a sex ed stream on Valentine's Day with hopefully live. I'm very excited about that actually. I like doing educational content, as you can tell by like everything that I'm doing on here. So yeah. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? I mean, firstly, what the fuck else am I gonna be doing on Valentine's Day? Jack shit. Jack fucking shit. If I'm not gonna be streaming, I'm just gonna be studying. So, I might as well stream study. And stream teach. It'd be fun. But yeah, Coxsackie disease, Coxsackie B, myocarditis, and dilated cardiomyopathy, and the devil's grip. Or Bornholm's disease and pleurodynia. Me thing. Now we're gonna go on to. We can go on to the rhinovirus. So rhinoviruses, these are acid labile. Acid labile is the only one that cannot resist acid, which means rhinovirus has no fecal oral transmission because it can't go through the GI tract. The proteins that mediate rhinovirus's entry into the cell, these are going to be the ICAM1. Because like you look at this, there's going to be a camera, and that mediates the entry into the cell. I mean, you're right. Slime, I'm honest. What am I going to be fucking doing on Valentine's Day? Jack fucking shit. I'm probably going to be doing drawing. I'm going to be drawing, probably. I'm going to be studying. Or like playing video games. So like, I might as well do at least some of those things live. and then like be somewhat productive, right? A virus that grows best at colder temperatures is going to be rhinovirus. It grows best in cooler temperatures around like 33 degrees Celsius, which is also why it colonizes the nose. And fun fact, this is going to be a leprosy thing. Cool thing about leprosy is that, wait, yeah, Mycobacterium leprae, um, it like, the reason why like you ever see like those medieval, those like Victorian ass pictures of people with like fingers and nose prosthetics, yeah, that's mainly syphilis, but also leprosy can do that too, because leprosy will eat away and kill and necrose all of the coldest parts of your body. So fingers, toes, nose, ears. Just like how rhinovirus lives on the coldest parts of your body, around like 33 degrees Celsius. And your nose is around that temperature. The more you know. Next one, we are gonna go on to, and I mean, yeah, these are all gross, but also this is all stuff that I need to know, and I feel people nowadays should be more aware of. What do you mean headache to keep yourself warm? Uh, just don't get leprosy. It's not hard. It's not hard. And besides, like once you get to the like Hansen's disease is really not hard to avoid. I feel. Unless you're like in an area endemic of it, like, but that's rare. That's rare nowadays. And especially if you live in the United States, you're not gonna fucking get it unless you're like your armadillos and shit. Because I'm pretty sure it's armadillos. I don't remember which animal it is, but I think it's armadillos. Did not see why I remember that. Okay. Back to the non-virological features of the non-polio enteroviruses. We already mentioned they're single-stranded RNA viruses. They're non-enveloped, which helps them survive in the environment, and these are part of the Picornaviridae family, which include both polio and non-polio types of enteroviruses. Clinical symptoms of all these motherfuckers. Fever, rash, mild respiratory symptoms, but in severe cases, this is where we get the weird shit, like meningitis, encephalitis, myocarditis, and other neurological complications. And the nervous system, the CNS, is only affected in severe cases. And it's all going to be tested. You're going to diagnose it through PCR testing of stool, throat swabs, or CSF samples. And virus isolation can also... Wait, nah, for real. See? Current's highest rank. Honestly? Like, what do you mean highest ranked disease? Like, in terms of kill count? I'm pretty sure it's still TB. It's either TB or COVID. I forgot. Like, if we're talking about KDA right now, it's probably either TB or COVID. COVID's getting up there though, because like COVID's gonna causes like a lot of sequelae. Like, so a lot of like the acute infection is the acute infection of COVID is bad, obviously, but also like the shit that happens after when you're still dealing with random shit like brain fog, long COVID symptoms. It's because you still have you're dealing with the chronic effects. So, I still think TB, like, for if we're talking about like diseases with like the biggest KDA, I'm gonna say TB. I wouldn't say Ebola because like Ebola was really good. So Ebola is very good at killing people. The issue is it kills people too fast to like transmit to other people. Like, you know the game like Path the game where it's like where you like make up viruses and diseases to like kill people, like that game? Basically like that. Ebola is too visible. Thank you, pandemic, because I was like pathogenic, pathologic. Pathologic is the other video game where you're like trying to fight the disease. Ebola symptoms? Bad, all bad, but I can explain them. So like the Ebola symptoms, they're like, we have like wet symptoms, but like it's rare and life-threatening. Like, so we don't like it. It's a very spooky virus. But like you got like brain shit going on, so you have like confusion, paranoia, but also it's known as so let me just say the whole thing. Ebola is a virus that causes severe inflammation and tissue damage throughout the body. What the fuck? Why does this keep happening? Why does this keep happening? I literally keep fucking up. Nah, I mean, I will look spectral. That's soon though. I can't tell you much. What? What do you What do you mean? I mean, yeah, I have tea and I also have Celsius. I also have like my white monster mixed with a Celsius like energy packet, like the powder packets for like fitness and stuff. What? Look, I didn't realize that I had that set that it fucked up. I didn't realize. I have oider. I drink oider. I drank oider first. Now I'm drinking energy. But Ebola is a virus that can cause severe inflammation and tissue damage throughout the body. It is known as a hemorrhagic fever virus because it causes problems with the clotting system and will lead to internal bleeding. And there's like 6 different species of the Ebola virus. Oh, wait, what? You don't need to like let me know when my model fucks up, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Because my god, what the fuck? Experts also believe that people only become infectious once they start to have symptoms, and the risk of being infectious in the early course of Ebola is generally low and is higher in the later stages of disease. Ebola. 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 Yeah. Oh, Ebola is a virus, but so the virus is so I actually do, oh wait, Ebola virus is an Ebola hemorrhagic fever. It is a zoonotic viral hemorrhagic fever, so it originates in animals. It is a I think it's a I don't remember what kind of wait. I don't remember what kind of like disease it is. Like if it's like a RNA or a DNA, but I can find out. Ebola virus. Oh, it's a single-stranded negative sense RNA. Negative sense single-stranded RNA. But now we're gonna go back. Oh, what? I mean, yes, but there's more than just that. Like there's a lot of like nuance when it comes to like the actual disease presentation. But the symptoms usually start with fever, sore throat, muscle pain, and headaches, and then you have the vomiting, diarrhea, the rash, the hepatic and renal dysfunction. At that point, people start to bleed both internally and externally, and the disease can cause a mortality rate between of like 25 to 90%, averaging around like 50. Death is usually due to shock from the fluid loss and usually happens like 6 to 16 days after the initial symptoms appear. Hence why I say it's a very good at killing, but it is not very good at spreading. It's not very good at spreading because like once you're in the later stages, that's when it like spreads more. But like once you're in the later stages, you're already basically dead. Oh, basically that is the like little redeem I have for like the water, like the chat drink water, because I'm making sure you guys drink water, and if you don't drink water, I am going to haunt you and stare at you until you drink water. Hence, drink fucking water, you guys. Yeah. This whole stream is chaos. All of my streams are chaos. This is the whole thing. You're here for this. But okay, diagnostic and laboratory. Now we're gonna go on to back to what I was talking about, which are the non-polio enteroviruses. So, no specific treatment, management is supportive, disease prevention, proper cleaning, hand hygiene, avoiding close contact with infected individuals, and using proper sanitation. No vaccine is available for non-polio enteroviruses. Yeah, good. Drink water. Drink water. Okay, and now we're gonna go into the viruses that cause diarrhea. So, like, you know, norovirus, you've probably heard about it because of TB is Mycobacterium tuberculosis, and that is a bacteria. It is a acid fast mycobacterium, and that causes a lot of like respiratory bullshit. But like in later stages of infection, or if you get like secondary or tertiary TB, it can like go to other places, it can like basically migrate. It's really fucking weird. But I digress. I talked about TB last year, but like if we want, I can like set up a whole like conversation about TB later, but not gonna be today. But bacteria cause viruses causing diarrhea. So the rotavirus, these are, I'm going to go over the RNA viruses first that cause diarrhea, because we have rotavirus. These are the leading causes of viral gastroenteritis, and the infection is spread through contaminated food, water, and person to person. But okay, rotavirus. Rotavirus is a non-enveloped, double-stranded RNA, and it appears like a wheel, because rota is Latin for wheel. There are proteins on the on rotavirus, viroprotein 4 and 7. 4 causes projects as a spike from the surface, while viroprotein 7 comprises a smooth outer capsid and represents like 30% of the viral mass of the rotavirus. And it replicates in the cytoplasm. The antigenic characteristics of rotavirus are group A. There's like 3 groups. There's group A, B, and C. Group A causes all rotavirus outbreaks in developed and underdeveloped countries, and it is relatively resistant to commonly used hard surface disinfectant and hygienic hand washing agents. Clean that shit with bleach, because it is susceptible to inactivation by chlorine or chlorine dioxide containing compounds. So, to prevent rotavirus, and if you're at a daycare or you work at a daycare, clean those surfaces with fucking bleach. We don't want rotavirus. We don't want a lot of this stuff. We don't want any of this stuff, actually. Which is why we learn to prevent them. And it is also inactivated by acids in the stomach, but it can survive for long periods on hard surfaces, in water, on human hands, at pHs like 3 to 10. And this is why you can have any tip for focus? What do you mean? Tips for focus. Honestly, I have no focus. That's why I use Twitch. Because like somehow being the multitasking of focusing on studying. Honestly, you're gonna have to practice that on your own. Like you have to find your ways to do it, but my way is literally through I read things over, like before lecture. I go to lecture. After that, I read things again, and then I talk about it on stream. So like this is the third pass for me for the information, because like studying is hard. I can tell you that much. Studying is fucking difficult. And this is how I try to make it easier for myself. Like most of the stuff that I'm talking about, this is all from memory. I'm doing my best here. Now we're gonna go on back to rotavirus. It infects like nearly all kids within first 3 years of life, which is why we have the Rotatech vaccine. Yeah, Rotatech, because that's the oral one, live attenuated vaccine. And I don't remember like the exact schedule, and I'm pretty sure the board certified infectious disease. Adomalek! Okay, fucking Adomalek is gonna get mad at me for not knowing this shit. Well, yeah, like, but focus tips for focusing on studying. Take breaks. I tried the Pomodoro method. It doesn't work that well for me because I can easily get distracted in like a short period of time. But if you don't, try the Pomodoro method. Or like time blocking. I kind of try to time block when it comes to studying, or like, honestly, my streams are basically a time block. Like, I have a set time, I talk about the thing I need to talk about, and then that's why I'm here. But okay, so rotavirus. There's no specific antiviral agent for rotavirus, but management is focused on restoration of fluids and electrolyte balance, including rehydration therapy with oral rehydration solutions. But in severe cases, IV fluids may be required to prevent dehydration and electrolyte imbalances, and antiemetics may be used to control symptoms such as vomiting. Um, but where was I? Pathogenesis, I think. I don't remember anymore. I already went on to like the management, but I know there was other shit I'm forgetting. Um, oh, wait. All I remember is like rotavirus is like primarily located in the duodenum and the ileum, duodenum and jejunum. So DJ, then I. It destroys epithelial cells, causes blunting of the villi, and um, decreases the absorptive surface and production of enzymes, which leads to the transient malabsorptive state, and that's what leads to the clinical manifestations. But it does not affect the gastric and colonic mucosa, so it only affects the small intestine. The virulence factors for rotavirus, I think it's 4, NSP4. This acts as an enterotoxin, and it induces secretion, like it induces secretions by triggering the calcium dependent like signal transduction pathway. I don't even know how to translate that into like normal language. I'm so sorry. The viral excretion usually lasts like 2 to 12 days, but is prolonged in malnourished or immunodeficient patients. You know what? Wait, I'm gonna ask Adamalek right now. What was I saying? I honestly I kind of forgot already. But oh wait, when I remember the question, I'll ask her. But okay, for immunity, so there are type specific humoral antibodies. This will last for years or for a lifetime. IgA antibodies, they're in the intestines and they correlate with immunity to reinfection. So you're not gonna have reinfections if you have IgA antibodies. And then we have the secretory IgA antibodies. This is in the colostrum, and this is excreted in milk for several months postpartum. So this is why, like, children or hey, it's okay. You can go to bed. You can always lurk, or like again, there'll always be a VOD. Don't you worry. You do not have to like stay the whole time. But also, if you want to take notes, like, or if the VOD goes away on Twitch, I do post these to YouTube. With very minimal editing though, so you're gonna deal with the scuff. But if you just want to like go if you're just trying to listen to what I'm saying, they're still pretty good. They're still pretty good. Especially because like I don't really have much on screen except for my VTuber, TBQH. Like TBQH, there isn't really much going on screen except for, you know, pictures and shit. But I already talked about rhinovirus, Hep A. I'm going to go to calicivirus in a second, but we're going to go on to the reoviruses, or the double-stranded RNA, because we're going to talk about rotavirus. Because rotavirus is the most common cause of severe diarrhea in young children. Who classically gets a rotavirus infection? These are going to be like kids daycare age. Oh, TBQH? To be quite honest. And who classically gets a rotavirus infection? These are going to be young children in daycare, because children are at great risk of rotavirus infections. Actually, are you on my Discord? I feel like you should be. Like, I have a Discord, dude. 1 minute. Just be kind. Just be nice in there. But like, if you want to like interact with my stuff more, you can go there. I talk there a lot when I remember to. I'm bad at messaging, but like, I post shit. I post a lot of random shit, or like I talk sometimes. But okay, back to what I was saying about like rotavirus. Okay, we don't need to talk about Colorado tick fever. We don't need to talk about that. But the time of year in which rotavirus is most common, that's going to be during the winter time. 2 rare viruses, Colorado tick fever and rotavirus. Yeah. The mechanism of action of NSP4, this is going to be the one that causes increased secretions. Okay, because increased increased calcium. Also, yeah, have a good day. Or rather, have a good night. I don't know what time it is for you. Increase chloride permeability, which leads to secretory diarrhea. And it has a similar mechanism of action as cholera, but it is the opposite of cystic fibrosis. Because cystic fibrosis, you have decreased chloride permeability. So you're not going to be secreting jack shit. Type of vaccine used for rotavirus is going to be live attenuated in Rototec. ROTATEQ. A reported side effect of rotavirus is going to be intussusception, in which you have telescoping of the bowel. Like, you ever look at a telescope, or like parts can go into each other? Imagine that happening to your bowel. That's intussusception. Reoviruses are going to be double-stranded RNA. I think it's negative sense or positive sense. I always forget that part. It's like, I just know it's negative. I know it's naked. It's non-enveloped, double-stranded RNA. I know that. Oh, it's just double-stranded RNA, naked, and has 11 segments. There we go. There we go. Cool. But manifestations for rotavirus, we're gonna go keep talking. So the manifestations for rotavirus, the incubation period is like 1 to 3 days, and it starts with an abrupt onset of vomiting, followed within hours by frequent copious watery brown stools. But in severe cases, you have like white stool diarrhea. All of this is bad, TLDR. If you don't want any of this, I can tell you that much. All of this is jack fucking terrible. Don't want it. Treatment. There's no specific treatment. Supportive. And only rotavirus has a vaccine, and that is the Rototec. Rototec is a live attenuated multivalent vaccine given orally in infancy to induce humoral and mucosal immunity and reduce severe disease. Rototec was FDA licensed for use in 2006, and it is a live oral pentavalent vaccine that contains 5 rotavirus strains produced by reassortment. And yeah, it is the one that's given at ages 2, 4, and 6 months. And it is commonly used in the Philippines. And we would give it a lot in the States. TBQH. Hi! Rotavirus. Hello. ROTA. And rotavirus is, again, a major cause of severe acute gastroenteritis in children worldwide. And the hallmark clinical feature is severe dehydrating diarrhea and vomiting in children and infants. The VP4 and VP7 are key viral I'm drinking water. I'm drinking oider again, don't worry. VP4 and VP7 are key viral antigens targeted by neutralizing antibodies and vaccines, and VP4 mediates attachment and entry into the host cells. And rotavirus vaccines, live attenuated, multivalent. Now we're going to go on to the caliciviruses. Caliciviruses, so norovirus and noro and saporovirus. Or sapovirus. I think it's sapovirus or Sapporo. I don't remember. I just know it's like Norwalk-like and Sapporo-like viruses. Norovirus is one that you probably have heard of a lot when it comes to like cruise ships, because that's like the typical case. Like, if you think cruise ship, you think norovirus. Or at least that's what I think, norovirus. So, the most common calicivirus is going to be, as I already mentioned, norovirus. It is the most common calicivirus. The reason why it's called calici is because the actual shape of the virus is, it has cups, or calyxes, or goblets. And that's going to go into my mnemonic for this. Because my mnemonic for this is, Khaleesi is naked on a cruise ship in Norwalk. It makes sense when I explain it to you, because Khaleesi, like, you know, the Game of Thrones lady Khaleesi, she's on Norwalk, naked on a cruise ship, because calicivirus is a naked, single-stranded RNA. As we can see, because there's that naked statue of David, which means it's a naked single-stranded RNA. Norovirus, obviously. Khaleesi, because it's the family of the viruses, and cruise ship, It's just giving you more connections to remember that this is going to be the most common thing happening on cruise ships. And you need to clean it with bleach. It's all bleach. All bleach all the way down. And let's talk about 3 places where norovirus outbreaks are common. I already told you one of them. A lot. If you're thinking cruise ships, you'd be correct. There are other 2 though. Cruise ships, daycares, and shellfish buffets. And we're gonna describe if we're gonna describe the diarrhea caused by norovirus, this is going to be super bad. It's just a violent, absolutely explosive watery diarrhea. If we're gonna, and also we're gonna go on to caliciviruses. So I already kind of mentioned some of their characteristics. These are going to be naked, single-stranded RNA, and I think it's positive. It was positive. Okay, positive, naked, single-stranded RNA, and it has a polypeptide cleave polypeptides. It produces 1 polypeptide that is cleaved by viral proteases. Awesome. Cool. I already talked a lot about norovirus, the caliciviruses. Now we're going to go on to astrovirus. Astrovirus. These are small, non-enveloped, positive sense RNA viruses, and these resemble a 5 or 6 pointed star in the electron microscope, and this causes mild gastroenteritis outbreaks. We're going to have diarrhea, headache, malaise, nausea, and vomiting. Oh wait, I remember the question. I was gonna ask. I remember the question. One moment. I'm gonna like type this question out to the infectious disease doctor. 2 seconds, y'all. 1 sec. I was trying to remember it the whole time. Like, that the Sabin vaccine can become virulent. I hope they answer, because I do not know. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Okay, I'm back. I remember now. Okay, we're gonna go back to astroviruses. Yeah. Astroviruses. They cause mild gastroenteritis outbreaks, and it will lead to diarrhea, headache, malaise, nausea, and vomiting, but vomiting is less common. The incubation period is like 3 to 4 days. Transmission is, again, shit mouth through contaminated food or water and person-to-person contact and contaminated surfaces. Clean everything. Just clean everything. Just make sure to clean everything. Clean everything. That's the advice. That's the only advice I can give you. Fucking clean everything. That's all. Immunity. So most humans have antibodies against astroviruses, because this kind of suggests that infections occur commonly, but there's no antiviral drugs or preventative measures available for astroviruses. And astroviruses can cause diarrheal illnesses and may be shed in large quantities in feces. And these are recognized as pathogens for infants, children, elderly, institutionalized patients, and immunocompromised persons. But for immunocompetent people, so people that have good working immune systems, these may be shed for long periods of time. And at least 8 serotypes of like human viruses are recognized by IEM and neutralization. And the pathogenesis very similar to that of the other ones. They all were very similar. Epidemiology very fucking similar. Poop mouth. Poop mouth fomites. Poop mouth fomites. Everything is poop mouth and fomites except for like rhinoviruses. Like, all of it is poop mouth and fomites. That's all I'm gonna say. Now we're gonna go on. Now we're gonna go onwards. So transmission, waterborne transmission has been suggested as a risk for digestive morbidity for the general population in astrovirus because astroviruses were recovered in surface water for an area in which an outbreak was concomitantly occurring. So like, there's like pretty good chances there's a lot of like waterborne transmission for astroviruses. The target age group that are going to be affected, toddlers, school children, and elderly nursing home residents. So like the super old or the super young. Climate. Basically winter. So in temperate climates, people are going to be getting this most likely during the winter. But in like places where I am, tropical climates, it's gonna be happening throughout the year. Treatment and prevention, supportive care, always supportive care. Hygiene and sanitation, disinfection of contaminated fomites, and there is no vaccine available. Astroviruses will peak seasonally in colder months, influenced by temperature variations and environmental factors like humidity. And breastfeeding will provide infants with specific antibodies protecting against astrovirus and other enteric viral infections. Now we're going to go on to adenovirus. Adenovirus is interesting because this is the only one that is DNA. All the ones that I've been talking about previously, they were all RNA. This is the only DNA one. Enteric adenoviruses. So what the fuck does that mean? Enteric adenoviruses. These are the most common cause of diarrhea in young children, and they belong to the Adenoviridae family, and their primary transmission is, let's say it once again, poop mouth. It's always going to be poop mouth. And these viruses are distinct from the adenoviruses that cause respiratory infections. Adenoviruses are going to be non-enveloped viruses with non-enveloped DNA, double-stranded DNA viruses. And they're capable of causing both GI and respiratory infections due to their ability to infect epithelial cells. And their genome consists of double-stranded DNA and encodes for proteins involved in viral replication. Okay, cool. Clinical symptomatology and pathogenesis. So, diarrhea, vomiting, fever. Pathophysio includes infection of intestinal epithelial cells leading to inflammation and resulting in diarrhea. Basically, you're gonna shit yourself to death. I mean, not to death, but it's gonna be very uncomfortable. A lot of these motherfuckers are self-limiting. Like, except for like polio, a lot of these are self-limiting. Except for like also Coxsackie. Because like, you just have to get through the symptoms. So are polio. Polio is still spooky, and will always be spooky. But okay, we got through the viruses. Now, we're gonna go through bacteria. We're gonna go through E. coli, Shigella, Salmonella, Vibrio, and Campylobacter. And we're gonna do that through Sketchy because Sketchy is how I do it. Sketchy is my beloved. God, honestly, random thing. Imagine if Sketchy sponsored me. I already show Sketchy all the time. I love Sketchy. Sketchy is my favorite fucking thing. Like, legit. It's amazing. We're gonna start with Shigella. So Shigella, Salmonella, E. coli, they're all gram-negative. The thing is, though, Shigella is green on Hecto and agar. It is immotile, so it doesn't move, and it is acid stable. Salmonella is motile, so it moves around, and is acid labile, so it does not resist acid very well. Shigella infects the cells by inducing phagocytosis by M cells, and it uses actin filaments to escape. But once escaping, it gets phagocytosed, it gets eaten by macrophages, and induces apoptosis and subsequent inflammation. Diarrhea that Shigella causes is going to be inflammatory and bloody. Like, inflammatory, literally, ring of fire. Think about what that ring is. I'm not gonna say it, but you can kind of imagine, hopefully, what kind of ring would be on fire in case you're having severe diarrhea. Huh? Mocha! Hi, Mocha. Hi, Mocha. How are you? Hi. Right? I'm so excited. But also, legit, I'm still trying to figure that out. I kind of forgot to email the person. Oh my god, you should. Absolutely. Like, I actually later Okay, what is your time zone? We need to talk. We need to like work this out like later. Later. We need to work this out because I want to work with. I want to like do that thing so bad. The thingy that we're talking about. But yeah, we're talking about Shigella. Oh, okay. GMT plus 3. That's fine. Is okay. I am GMT plus 8, as you know. Who the fuck is trying to at me? Who is this? Sino to? Oh, okay. Accept. Oh wait, oh my god, I got an answer. It's rare. Oh, okay. Oh, also, what was I asked? What was I gonna say? Apparently, the viral, like the Sabin vaccine converting into like the virulent form is very rare. But according to Adomalek, most times when it does present side effects, it's usually when there are lesions in the oral mucosal membranes, be it ulcers, slight cuts from braces, or anything else. Yeah. But yeah, no, legit, like, Mocha, I'm gonna message you a lot, like, on either Discord or, like, Twitter, because, like, we gotta... If I can't email them, maybe you could. Or, like, maybe I could ask Mr. Manager. Because, like, I really want to do this. The other option is just we do this ourselves, and then we just donate whatever the fuck we got. Like, basically do a subathon type thing. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. We're working on it. Okay. Shigella and shit. Back to Shigella and other shit. Okay. Diarrhea that Shigella can cause is going to be inflammatory and bloody. What population gets HUS? So HUS is going to be hemolytic uremic syndrome. This is going to be children less than 10 years old. And this is going to be due to Shigella dysenteriae and also associated with Reiter syndrome. And what was I saying now? Where is this a wait. Was this a has it really been 30 minutes? Why is it 30 minutes? Weird. But okay, you're free tomorrow. Amazing. Also, hi Hika. Hello. Thank you so much. You're the goat. Okay, so hemolytic uremic syndrome. So this is going to be due to Shigella dysentery and also associated with Reiter syndrome. It is common in children under 10 because there is glomerular damage, red blood cell hemolysis, hemolytic uremic syndrome. The mechanism of action of the Shiga toxin is going to be inhibits the 60S ribosome because the toxin binds to the 60S subunit of ribosomes. Enteric bacteria with type 3 secretion systems, I forgot. Honestly. Oh, Shigella, Salmonella, and wine. Oh, Yersinia enterocolitica. Ah, I see. One day my Umfi Hika will be free from the war. Okay, cool. Next one. We're gonna go on to honestly, we're gonna do the whole deck. Screw it. Klebsiella, gram-negative, positive urease lactose fermenter, and has a capsule. And the capsule is responsible for the current jelly sputum. Salmonella species, gram-negative modal, the sulfite thing positive, encapsulated acid labile and type 3 secretion system, and facultative intracellular. Acid labile is easily destroyed in the stomach, which means you need a high dose for infection. Be more susceptible to salmonella infections if you have a PPI. If you are prescribed a PPI. Or like maybe a PCAB? Okay. E. coli. E. coli is gram-negative, lactose fermenter, capsule catalase positive, and has Fimbriae. Yersinia enterocolitica. So this is going to be gram-negative, bipolar staining, and encapsulated. Oh, Campylobacter jejuni, thermophilic, gram-negative rod, oxidase. H. pylori, motile curved, urease positive, oxidase positive? Yeah. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Ooh. Sorry, I'm just thinking, I'm like going through this as fast as I can. Oh, wow. I'm so glad. Also, Adamalek answered me. So the prevalence of like the Cybin vaccine becoming virulent is like 1 to 2 people per millions of people vaccinated, and which is amazing. Ah, why am I so eepy? What the fuck? Okay, Pseudomonas. So these are going to be gram-negative rods, oxidase, catalase, blue-green pigment, grape-like odor. That's why it's called Pseudomonas. And obligate aerobe and encapsulated. Motility of Proteus. Swarming motility. Salmonella towards Hecton agar black. Color turns E. coli, Turmerconch agar pink. Route of transmission for Yersinia enterocolitica. Puppy feces, contaminated milk. And this is why you throw away your dog's shit and wash your hands. We don't want to get that. Reservoir for C. jejuni is going to be poultry. Poultry reservoir. 1 minute. I have to put on a cardigan. There we go. I'm back. Which bacteria is commonly described as comma-shaped? That's going to be Vibrio cholera. Vibrio cholera. Vibrio funnificus also, I'm pretty sure, is also comma-shaped. Right? Other than shape, name one feature that all gram-negative curved rods have in common. Oxidase positive. They're all going to be oxidase positive. Enterobacter. So, gram-negative lactose fermenter and it's motile. Pseudomonas prefers aquatic environments. That's why you can also get it. You can get Pseudomonas from like hot tubs. Hot tubs. Proteus is associated with staghorn calculi. Salmonella enteritidis route of transmission is going to be eating undercooked chicken. Eating undercooked chicken. So S. enteritidis is on the left, S. typhi is on the right. It's alphabetical. So S. enteritidis, it's a chicken. S. typhi, fish. Lactose fermenting bacteria, that's going to be E. coli, Klebs, Enterobacter, and Serratia. Who most commonly gets why enterocolitica infections? Kids. Daycare aged kids, because kids get everything. I'm right. Toddlers, small children, daycare age children. Actually, who goes to daycare? What age goes to daycare? I'm gonna look that up. I always forget. What is daycare age? Oh, 6 weeks to 5 to 6 years. Okay. Daycare age is 6 weeks to 5 to 6 years old. Amazing. So yeah, toddlers. 2 signs and symptoms of C. jejuni infection. These are going to be bloody diarrhea and reactive arthritis. Diarrhea caused by Vibrio cholera, rice water stool. Vibrio rice water. Most common signs of H. pylori? Ooh, ulcer. Gastric ulcer. Duodenal ulcer. Not gastric, sorry. Duodenal ulcer. Because the ulcers are most commonly found in the duodenum. Enterobacteriaceae is an obligate aerobe. That's going to be, Pseudomonas. Pseudomonas is an obligate aerobe. Proteus allows it to form staghorn calculi. That's going to be the urease. Because the alkaline environment means precipitation of struvite stones. Distinguishing Klebs from Serratia and Enterobacter. Klebs is non-motile. Non-motile and its urease positive. Most common symptom of Salmonella enteritidis is going to be inflammatory diarrhea. E. coli's K antigen represent the capsule. Two signs and symptoms of Yersinia enterocolitica is going to be bloody diarrhea and pancreatitis and icterus. Oh, no, I can't read that. Where are my glasses? Chat, where? I lost my glasses. Fucking. Oh, pancreatitis and paralytic ileus. I cannot read. This is why I have to wear my glasses every day. Can C. jejuni cause bacteremia? Yes, it can. It is invasive. Is Vibrio cholera invasive? No, because it only attaches to the cell wall with fimbriae, but it doesn't like go in, and that's why it doesn't have bloody diarrhea. It only has water stool. Two cancers associated with H. pylori, gastric adenocarcinoma, and multoma. Pneumonia due to Pseudomonas, CF patients and hospital patients. UTIs. Can confirm. Reservoir S. typhi is going to be gallbladder of humans. Eosinomethylene blue agar is going to be turning green. EMB is green. Shigella infects cells by inducing phagocytosis by macrophages, and it uses actin filaments to escape. And once they escape, it is phagocytosed by M cells, not macrophages. First, it goes to M cells, then they escape, and then once escaped, it's phagocytosed by macrophages, and then induces apoptosis and inflammation. Serratia, modal gram-negative red pigment. Oh, serratia, it's the one in the showers. Serratia causes serratia can cause the shower thingy. Yeah, so serratia, fun fact. You know that pink mold that you ever see in your shower? That's because of a funny little guy named Serratia macerans, actually. Serratia macerans is a species of rod-shaped gram-negative bacteria in the family Yersineaceae. It is a facultative anaerobe and an opportunistic pathogen in humans. And fun fact, because of its abundant presence in the environment and its preference for damp conditions, S. Serratia marcescens is commonly found in bathrooms, especially on tile grout, shower corners, toilet water lines, and basins, where it manifests as a pink-orange, or orange discoloration and slimy film, feeding off of phosphorus-containing materials or fatty substances such as soap or shampoo residue. That's why, like, if you ever see like that pink shit in your shower, that's serratia. Shigella causes inflammatory diarrhea and inflammatory blood diarrhea because it invades. We love our biofilms, but no tapeworms. But we love biofilms. And honestly, slime is just a... Wait. Hika, random question. Slime is just a biofilm, right? Like, I'm not overthinking it, right? They're the same. They are the same, right? Right? Yeah, okay, cool. Thank you. Because I forgot. Mechanism of action of Shiga toxin, though it attaches to the 60S subunit of ribosomes. It binds and inhibits 60S ribosomes. Pseudoappendicitis, that's going to be E. enterocolitica. Guillain-Barré, ascending paralysis, unlike botulism. Botulism is descending paralysis. Top down instead of bottom up. Cholera toxin, it activates CAMP, electrolyte secretion, and diarrhea. Causes diarrhea. H. pylori, fucking PPI, amoxicillin, clarithromycin. Clarithromycin. Okay, two populations at risk for developing osteomyelitis due to Pseudomonas: diabetics and IV drug users. Which non-STI has a fishy odor? Oh god, I forgot. Proteus? Yeah, Proteus. Two distinctive signs of Salmonella typhi. So, rose-colored macules and pea soup diarrhea. We're all gonna talk about diarrhea today. It's all shitters. It's all shitters. They're all shitters. They're all shitters. UTI Proteus. Or, oh, E. coli. Sorry. I was like, oh, yeah, no, this is E. coli. This is gonna be children under 10. Yersinia pestis is gonna be prairie dogs and rodents. V. cholera or rehydration. That's the only thing you got. Features shared by Klebsiella enterobacter. So ferments lactose, causes pneumonia and UTIs, nosocomial infection, and often multi-drug resistant. Organism most commonly associated with burn injury, Pseudomonas aeruginosa. We love Pseudomonas aeruginosa. Treatment for Proteus is going to be sulfonamides. Bacteria most often is confused with TB on chest x-ray is going to be Klebs. Sickle cell disease, S. typhi. S. typhi. Gram-negative sepsis, E. coli. Enterobacteria with type 3, Shigella, Salmonella, enterocolitica. Bacteria Yersinia pestis, please. V. cholera grows in alkaline. Acid labo. Nosocomial infections, UTI, and pneumonia? Yep. Oh my god. Hi, Nuki. Hi. Oh my god. Sleep never. Never. I'm like never gonna sleep ever again. Also because like I slept at like 5 p.m. till like 11. And then I had a meeting. And then I was late to stream. So I'm streaming now. Wait, do you want to like join and then like yap about all this bullshit? Do you want to join? Hehehe. Late is relative, Nuki. What is late? I don't know what late is. If anything, I'm early. I'm early. How am I late when I'm like early? I'm early. H. pylori. So we have motile, curve gram negative, urease positive, and oxidase positive. C. Jeshini reservoir is going to be in poultry. Pseudomonas, gram negative, obligate aerobe, cat positive, oxidase positive, blue green pigment, grape-like odor, and encapsulated. But also, Nuki, you could be late, or you could see it as you're early. You're early to the next day. ROT, Yersinia enterocolitica, puppy feces. E. coli turn pink. Black agar? Yep. It is motile, swarming motility. Environments, wet and moist. No, you need to wake up in 6 hours. I also have to stream tomorrow. Good night. Okay, go sleep. Have a good night. Bye. Thank you for joining. Lactose fermenting bacteria. There's going to be E. coli, Klebs, Enterobacter, and Serratia. All gram-negative curved. They have oxidase positive. Common shade, Vibrio cholera. Species of Salmonella that may warrant treatment is going to be typhi. Salmonella typhi. How am I late? I mean, I'm late to stream, yes, but I'm early to the next day. I'm early to the next day. It makes sense, Bonehead. It makes sense. It makes sense. You cannot argue with me on this. You like, it doesn't make sense. Because I'm even early to Monday. It's like Monday for me. It's Monday for me. It like makes sense. It makes sense. I'm just gonna say that it makes sense. Most common sign of H. pylori infections is going to be duodenal ulcers, enterocolitica, small children. C. jejuni is going to be bloody diarrhea. Saghorn Proteus. Undercooked chicken. No, it needs a K antigen. No tapeworms. 3A's, alcoholics, abscesses, aspirations. Distinctive sign of Yersinia pestis is going to be buboes. V. parahemolyticus infection occurs. Contaminated oysters or food. V. vulnificus as well. I mean, by my definition, you should never get a tapeworm. So you can't be early to something that it's never going to happen. Am I wrong? K. coli antigen capsule. So if it has no capsule, it is not going to cause meningitis. Common symptoms of salmonella enteritis is diarrhea. Urease. A gastric adenocarcinoma, maltomas. Two signs symptoms of enterocolitica, diarrhea, pancreatic ileus, and pancreatitis and paralytic ileus. I mean, I guess it's too early to tell, but also, if you just never plan on it, if you never plan on it, it's never gonna happen, and that's good, actually. That's good. I believe. Also, one second, I just wanted to import this. I'm drinking. Diarrhea caused by V. vulnifica or V. cholera, rice water. What do I do to Pseudomonas? C. cystic fibrosis and hospitalized. V. cholera invasive? No, it is not. Interbaceae Pseudomonas. UTI. Skin infection caused by Pseudomonas, hot tub folliculitis, and erythema gangrenosum. Yeah. Can C. jejuni cause by bacteria? Yes. Typhi, fluoroquinolone, FQs. Whereas S. enteritis is not usually treated. You just get supporters for that. Reservoir for S. typhi, gallbladder of humans. EHEC, undercooked hamburgers. Basically, eat your food fully cooked. I feel like that's not a controversial thing to say. I believe. It should be fine. You should be. Just I don't know, dude. Just don't eat weird shit. Stop eating weird shit, you guys. Yeah. The raw milk folk can get away from me. I don't want them near me. They're fucking weird. They're fucking weird, bro. I don't want them around me. They're fucking crazy. Ugh. The raw milk folk can just get away from me. Honestly. Also, one second. I want to try this background. Like 2 seconds. Whoa, wait. This is so pretty. Whoa. Whoa. That's so cute. Look at that. I'm keeping it. And this was a free background by Calthera. And I was like, oh my god. I have that. I downloaded it. No. 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 Rare, that doesn't count as rare. That's not rare. That's just raw. No. Not allowed. Not allowed. I because you answered your question. It's the Cheesecake Factory. The only thing okay. Okay. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna pause. The only thing good at the Cheesecake Factory are the cheesecakes, and the only cheesecakes that are good at the Cheesecake Factory are the red velvet cheesecakes. Those are the best ones, and I will die on this hill. I will happily die on this hill because they're fucking delicious. Nothing else. And yes, see, listen to the doctor. Listen to Hika. He's a radiologist. He's an attending. What? I don't think I've ever tried the Superman flavor. And yeah, you shouldn't be cooking burgers raw unless it's a steak burger. Cook your burgers fully. No, honestly, wait. Steak with burger bun? That sounds good. That actually sounds really fucking good right now. Oh my god. Maybe I'll get steak burgers. Maybe I'll get steak burger on birthday. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. It'd be fun. I think it'd be fun. But now, yeah, EHEC. Undercooked hamburger. E. coli turns this green. H. pylori, clarithromycin, PPIs, amoxicillin. Oh, wait, actually, I don't know. Hika, explain. Because I thought you still have to worry about, like, what's it called? You still have to worry about, like, Tania saginata, right? Don't you still have to worry about them? Oh, yeah, I mean, yes, ground beef is shredded raw. But, like... Oh, wait! Is it... Oh my god, it's because all the bacterium bullshit is on the outside, not on the inside. There. Okay, now I understand. I understand. But I'm still not gonna eat that shit, like, rare. I'm sorry. I'm scared. I got to see, like, Tania Saginata on, like, a slide. And I'm terrified. I'm terrified of all the worms. I don't want any of them. So I'm not gonna eat. I'm never eating food rare again. I'm not eating, like, I'm not eating raw sushi ever again. I can't. Yes. So no raw ground beef. Ever. Ever. Ever allowed. No. And okay, that makes more sense. Thank you. Thank you, Hika. I know sushi is tasty. I love sushi. But I am scared of parasites. When you see them on the slides, you're... I can't unsee them anymore. I can't unsee them anymore. I get scared. I'm a little guy. I'm spooked. I'm scared. Osteomyelitis, diabetics and drug users. Pseudoappendicitis is going to be enterocolytica. UTI is Proteus. And Proteus and E. coli. Guillain-Barré, down up. But yeah, I'm scared of those. I can't eat them anymore. They're scary to me. Non-SCI, Proteus. Cholera toxin, camp, electrolyte secretion, diarrhea. Burn injury, Pseudomonas. Osteomyelitis, sickle cell, typhi, salmonella typhi. Typhi infection gonna be rose-colored macular piece of diarrhea. Grows best in alkaline, because it's acid labile, not acid stable. Pestis, rodents, and prairie dogs. Though prairie dogs apparently are more common in the States. Thank you. Yes, see? Okay, that's fine. Y'all can eat the sushi for me. I'm gonna eat fully cooked steak. And, like, fully cooked salmon. But wait, there's sushi out there that's, like, fully cooked, right? God, wait. Man, Okay, I actually miss Kroger sushi. God, I miss Kroger. They don't have Kroger's here. They don't have Kroger's here. They don't have Myers. They don't even have Menards. Like, I liked Menards, actually. It was a really good, like, place to get, like, crafty shit and also get, like, snacks. They used to, like, sell... They used to sell, like, fucking a giant tub of cotton candy for, like, $1. And when I worked there for, like, a few months, I would, like, always come back from work with one of those. I had a problem. I will admit and say that I had a problem. I had a small problem. I love cotton candy. But yeah, no, I miss Kroger. I miss Meyer. I miss Costco. I do miss Costco because we have something similar to Costco here, but it's not the same. It's not the same. I wish it was. It's not like as off the walls as Costco usually is. But I do like the prices at my SNR because like they're a little cheaper than Costco because of the conversion rate, obviously. Cholera, or rehydration, vector for pestis, fleas. Klebsiella. Pseudomonas, UTIs, and pneumonia. Gram-negative sepsis, E. coli. Proteus, sulfonamides, yeah. Yops? Oh, Yops secreted via type 3 secretion system, I see. Otitis externa. Okay. Okay, entire tract. SR is Pseudomonas. Someone has a vaccine, Typhi. Live attenuated vaccine. V. Vulnifica, Vibrio parahemolyticus, contaminated oysters and seafood. This is another reason why. This is another reason why I don't want to get Vibrio. Vibrio scares me. Vibrio is scary to me. All these shits are scary. I want to like I love sushi and that's the problem. But now because I'm scared of all this shit that I'm learning about, I don't want to eat any of it anymore, which means you guys can have it. Can all strains of E. coli cause neonatal meningitis? No, because it requires the capsule. Typhi. EHEC, diarrhea, HUS. Buboes. Streptomycin tetracycline. Arbosites, EF2, Pseudomonas, and diphtheria. Children and elderly? Oh. Reduced stomach acid and sickle cell. Never mind. Oh, right. I forgot. Vibrio cholera, gram-negative, Vibrio acylabile oxidase. Does not ferment sorbitol? That's gonna be a heck. Pseudomonas. Piptaza. Oh, Pipsilbactum. Or can you give Piptaza for this? Okay, but Vibrio is scary. Also, can you give Piptazo instead of Pipsilbactum? Because I only remember Piptazo. Didn't mean for that to happen, sorry. But no, I can't turn my brain off because I'm scared. Okay, S-typhi, fluoroquinolones. Skin infection caused by Pseudomonas, hot tub folliculitis, and something. Erythema gangrenosum. Heck, oh. 157H7. So 677. So 67. Six, seven, I guess. Route transmission, contaminated water. Two toxins, heat label, CAMP, heat stable, CGMP. 6, 7. Because 1, 5, because like 0, it was like 0157 H7 for for the one thing. I mean, yes, yes, I agree, but also like sushi's scary now. Uh, I'm not eating that medium rare chicken. No. Medium rare chicken is gonna be no. Do you want salmonella? Literally, chicken is the reservoir for salmonella and also Campylobacter jejuni. So no, don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Ehek bloody diarrhea, atek water diarrhea. Okay, cool. What? Why? Why is 6 afraid of 7? Wait, Hika, I'm scared of raw egg and rice though. Because like the eggs in the States are jack terrible. Oh, 7, 8. Damn it. I can't believe I yeah, exactly. Though Hika, wait, oh my god, are you gonna go I'm gonna go to Japan like hopefully in June or July and I'm very excited. I will not be live during then, but I will blog it. I will post pictures of it. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. We're gonna go through botulinum, Botox. How is botulinum most commonly transmitted? Through improperly canned food. Because of the ingestion of preformed toxin. Botulism. What kind of nerves do the botulism toxin target? So, cholinergic, and it only affects PNS, peripheral nervous system, because it can't cross the blood-brain barrier. Paralysis of botulinum poisoning, flaccid paralysis, descending flaccid paralysis. Hika. And this is why, see, this is why I'm cautious with my food. Oh wait, Denmark you can. Okay, you know what? Fair. I'm taking note of that like right now. I'm taking note of that so that I can go and then eat the random bullshit. Because if everything is tested and controlled into oblivion, that means I can eat raw food. Which means I can, I mean, I'm gonna eat sushi in Japan though. I say I'm terrified of sushi, but I'll risk it for Japan. I'll risk it for Japan. A mushroom that did you in? Damn, okay. So it's not always the classical cases. Got it. What were you sick with? Just acute gastroenteritis? Was it like a creamy or meaty food? Was there projectile vomiting? Preformed bacteria? And yeah, no, true. Japanese sushi chefs have to train for years just to be allowed to touch egg. So yeah. Oh, noodles and mushroom. Wow. Then what? Hika. My brain is short circuiting. Wait. Then what was it? Did they tell you what you got infected with? From what? Just oh. Oh. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, wow. That's scary. What the fuck? Dude, be careful. One sec. I have to fix something really quick on my model. I need to fix something. I need to fix the textures on my little guy because like there's something fucking up on my end and I can see it and I don't like that I can see it. Alt 0. Cool. Okay, deciding paralysis. Common presenting symptom of botulism poisoning is gonna be proptosis and diplopia. Because same with myasthenia gravis, which has a somewhat similar mechanism of action. C. diff or C. botulinum, Clostridium botulinum. Gram positive, obligate anaerobe, and gram positive bacillus crop obligate anaerobe. Yeah, gram rod, spores, obligate anaerobe. Two toxins which have Sneeve clear. Wait, what the fuck did I just say? Let me redo that. Two toxins that cleave snare proteins. So, tetanus and botulism. Oh, damn! There's like a fire truck going outside. Crazy. Floppy baby syndrome. This is gonna be kid eats honey. Kid has botulism spores. Botulism spores make toxin. Toxin go flop. Baby go floppy. Literally, baby go floppy. Honey spores. Honey and botulism spores. That's the answer here. That's the answer here. One sec. My model's working, don't worry. There we go. I'm good now. Okay. Food most associated with infantile botulism poisoning is going to be honey. Because there's botulism spores found in the honey, and then the honey, infantile botulism gets transmitted through the ingestion of honey. Baby go floppy. Floppy baby syndrome. Because we have only spores are present, which cannot outcompete endogenous GI flora, unlike in infants, because infants have no flora. And damn, Mika, that's so sad. Did you have fun like the rest of the week, though? Did you have fun? Yay, deck done. Okay, bacteria are basically done. I didn't know about E. coli. Though there's so many like different kinds of E. coli, because there's diarrheagenic, the DEC, which causes diarrhea. Then there's your uropathogenic E. coli, which is called UPEC, that causes UTI and pyelonephritis. Then there's NMEC, which is neonatal meningitis associated E. coli. Then there's sepsis associated E. coli, which causes bacteremia. Then there's extraintestinal pathogenic E. coli, which can affect any organ, including the prostate, for some reason. Oh, nice! Hell yeah! Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god, 1 second. I'm joining the Oomphy channel. Wait. I got... Wait. Hello? One moment. Hi, I'm live, by the way. If that's okay. You're so smart. Oh my god, wait. You're legitimately so smart. Oh my god. Oh my god, how are you, Maddie?
So my parents last night, they went to dinner. I told you, with their friends who are not married but are basically still married and share 3 kids together.
Yes.
They're the same people. They're my white people, not family, but aunt, uncle, cousins. The oldest daughter is the nurse who's getting married to the rich lawyer.
Yes.
So she's a nurse. And so the ex-wife / her mom was telling my parents about how abusive nursing is and how difficult it is, and the doctors are so mean.
I mean,
and
skill
like,
issue. Find better nurses
are
and
so
doctors.
mean, and they
patients are always gonna be mean, though.
Well, right, and like it's just so hard. And my parents were like, "We want you to be happy. We don't want you to have a stressful job."
But what if the stressful job makes you happy, though?
Well, and I was like, my job currently doesn't allow me to survive, and it makes me very unhappy, and I want to be able to help more people in a more tactile
Yeah.
way. And they were like, but does your job have to be stressful? Like, you don't really have the health to be up for 12 hours. And I was like,
Bitch!
okay.
Why are they dictating that for you? The fuck? Huh?
I was like, I don't really have a choice. I'm interested in this. And they were like, we just don't think you would be happy. And I was like, well, I'm
You're
trying
not
to
happy right
survive.
now.
I know. I was like, I'm trying to survive. And like, they're like, you're just a really kind, soft person. And I was like, and I'm trying to use that to help people. And they were like, yeah, you know, Miss Ex-Wife was telling us about how, you have to go and earn your keep in nursing for like 3 to 5 years at the bedside before like anyone will even consider hiring you in a clinic. And I was like, well, that's outdated as fuck.
That's
First
very
off, tell her,
different. Yeah.
I was like, literally tell her, I wasn't this harsh about it, but I was basically like, tell them to get in the fucking 21st century. Um, and I literally was like, because I know a nurse I was literally like, I name dropped fucking Rico.
Of course you
Basically,
did, because Rico's the
I
goat.
was literally like, one of my friends is literally going to get his doctorates right now and has been a nurse and
For
been in
fucking
healthcare
years.
longer than, this cousin. And I was like,
Uh-huh.
and so he's going to, get his doctorate. And I was
Right.
like, and he's never worked in a fucking hospital ever.
I mean, yeah, but also, like, what if you wanted to work in the hospital?
That too. Like, they always ask me, like, what do you want to do in nursing? What do you want to do in nursing? And I always tell my parents, I know what I don't want to
Hospital.
do in nursing.
And what don't you want to do in
They
nursing,
can,
actually?
Hika. We don't want to go there. Don't get me. You're going to raise my blood pressure.
People go, don't. Hika, I'm gonna freak out. Don't remind
There
me.
was a program. No, hold on. Okay, I have to say that there
I'm
was a
so
program
scared.
recently. I don't remember if you were seeing this. Me and
Uh-huh.
Rico were crashing out in the server.
Oh no, I remember, I
Um,
remember.
the one where you can get
I
your DNP, direct DNP, and I
What?
literally almost started vomiting.
Girl, I would crash
I
out.
was frothing at the fucking mouth.
What do you mean?
So it's literally direct entry. So it's literally saying, so you do like a crash course
Uh-huh.
accelerated BSN, and then it's like a 1 or 2 years master program, and then a 1 or 2 year DNP, and you can just become a DNP.
I You know I don't like that.
No one likes that. No one likes that. And then people were saying really rude things on Reddit about it. Like, listen, trash the program, but they started to trash the students, and they were saying really mean shit.
I
Like,
serve.
how this program is for the students who can't get into PA school. And I just think that that's unnecessary. Like, we don't
Oh,
need.
yeah, absolutely.
Um, is she being Fuji's? Just leave her there. She's fine.
Is she
She doesn't.
fine though? She's not moving on my end.
She'll move when she wants to.
Fair enough.
So yeah, you don't actually need bedside experience. And I would also say I can't speak to like what
Uh-huh.
doctors really think of this, because I don't know that necessarily doctors are informed enough about like nurse education
Uh-huh.
to really have like, I hate to say an opinion, because obviously they get to have an opinion, but I don't know how many of them would actually admit that they're educated enough to have like a well-formed opinion.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how many doctors who are actually hiring nurses who would actually care whether or not they had that 3 to 5 years of med surg experience that, to be honest, is not relevant, because what the fuck is that med surg experience going to teach you about being an outpatient clinic oncology nurse?
Yeah, like there's different scopes of practice and
Right. I
some
think they
scopes are
care
not
more that you're a good
applicable.
fit for their practice.
Yeah. Something goodness
Um,
of fit type shit. Shit, who fucking cares?
don't really think they care if you did your quote unquote time and earned quote unquote whatever.
Who gives a fuck? Who care? Who cares?
Well, and this was interesting. I literally almost messaged Rico about this, because I was literally like,
You should
this
message
can't.
Rico because I want to know the tea.
I was literally like, this can't be a thing.
Right. Uh-huh.
So apparently, my cousin was told in nursing school,
Okay.
to never look a patient in the face.
What?
Not just not in the eye, just you cannot look at them directly.
What do you
Because if you
mean?
do, you are going to get emotionally connected, and then it will suck even more when they die. And I just was like, what? That
What?
can't. I was literally like, that's really
fucked.
that's really fucked. And I was also kind of like, wait, so you're saying you could care for someone
You could
potentially for an extended period of time, you know? But here's my thing, and maybe this is like skewed by the fact that like
Uh-huh.
I have the tism, okay?
Yes. I mean,
And part of that tism is for me is that eye contact, like direct eye contact, feels like my eyes are being ripped out of my face.
right.
Okay? And so I don't make a lot of eye contact.
Uh-huh. That's fine.
I do a lot of those like eye contact tricks, you know, where
Yes.
you like look at the person's forehead or their chin or whatever the
Right.
fuck. But like I don't make a lot of direct eye contact.
Mm.
Um even with people that I'm super comfortable with like my parents. Um and
And yeah, that's valid. It's okay.
I take issue kind of with this idea that if you just don't like look at someone, you're not going to connect. Because I don't look at people
And you still
frequently,
connect.
and I still connect with people.
Like, what kind of unfeeling
Perfectly
robot are
fine.
you? I'm sorry.
Like, and I would still be very attached to a patient that I had been taking care of, and they died. Now,
Yeah.
granted, I think there was a chance that, like, as this information was passed on from a professor to my cousin, then from my cousin to her mother, and then obviously from my, like, ex-aunt to my parents, I think
Uh-huh.
there was some possibility that it may have gotten a little warped. Because I think that part of this advice, which I would agree with, is that you should not look at someone's face when you're doing CPR.
Well, okay, that's different though.
Um, but like that, I would argue, is a very different circumstance where you are
There's a
trying
different
to not get
context for
psyched
it.
out
Yeah.
in that moment.
You're trying not to like stop.
But like, yeah.
There's
But, like,
nuance. There's always nuance. That's
there's
crazy.
nuance. But like, so I'm hoping that it just like kind of
Uh-huh.
got a little warped
Right.
as it trickled down.
Uh-huh.
But I think it's very possible that it didn't, and that there's some ratchet ass nursing school out there who's trying to teach people to just not connect at all,
But like,
to protect yourself and keep people on the bedside.
but part of nursing is that connection, or maybe I'm dumb fucking I misunderstood.
No, it is.
I know
It
it is. That's why. It's like
So
I feel like the
yeah,
point
I
of
don't-
being a nurse is like being able to like you connect on a different way than doctors do. You're the
yes,
one
because
seeing
you're
them
there a
day to
lot.
day.
Because you're literally there a lot.
Yes.
That's like a good portion of the point.
Exactly.
Is
Like
that you're constantly fucking there. And also, like, obviously this is nuanced, but like,
right.
if someone is somewhere where the patients, I mean, not the patients, but like where the doctors are frequently treating the nurses like shit, you may just have a unit problem and you may need to get the fuck out. Like,
Yeah, there's
you know, like
nuance once again.
There's nuance there. So I was just kind of like, why are you ew?
No, dead ass. Like I don't understand.
It was like, no, it was like, I don't like this.
I
don't
hate
like
that
this.
too. What the fuck? Doesn't make sense to me.
Doesn't make sense to me. And they were like, but we just want you to be happy. And I was like, well, I would like to be happy too, but I'd also just like to survive. And they were like, well, what about living life? And I said, that's a privilege for the rich.
I mean, and also this may be, I don't know, like there was this one quote from like watching this episode of like this one podcast with Brendan Lee Mulligan, and he was like, being comfortable is different from being happy.
Well,
Like,
right? And like, listen,
You
My
can
parents
do
were like,
uncomfortable things that are fulfilling
yeah,
and happy for you.
my parents were like, well, how are you going to I was like, I'm gonna have to commute. And they're like, that's really rough. And I said, but that's my only choice.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, but you're gonna treat people, wait for it, in the
Okay.
city. In the city.
Okay.
And I was like, mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's allowed.
And my dad was like, those city people are different.
What do you mean different?
And I
I
said,
say
okay.
as I was literally born in the suburbs of Chicago. It's fine.
I mean, I was also.
Yeah, we're both born in the suburbs. We're both suburb
Well, yeah, we were born in
borlies.
close enough suburbs that there was a non-zero chance that we had been born in the same hospital.
I'm pretty sure it would have been really funny if we were like small
We
world type
were.
shit.
That would have been super funny, but
It would have.
unfortunately, we were not.
It's okay.
But the. But no, but I was literally like, I understand they're different. I'm
Yeah.
trying to improve myself and get a variety of experience, and you don't get that experience by
Staying in
you know,
bumfuck where the fuck you are. No, legit. He could wait. Stopped at birth storyline. Imagine. Wait.
imagine they just took a white baby home.
It would have been really weird, honestly, especially because like we weren't even born at the same time. And
Well,
also,
when was your
hi,
birthday?
Princeps. Marshade. Also, hi,
Oh yeah,
Princeps. Welcome to the first time chat. And yeah, your agriculture is hell, but even I find it crazy that there's medical treatment. Exactly, exactly. It's fucking insane. Also, but yes, hi. You might not know me. I am Spectral Anomaly, med student, VTuber, and constantly tired. And this is Maddie, my bestie, at Maddie Latte.
Princeps knows me. I've known Princeps
well,
technically longer than I've known.
I did not know that.
Sorry, yeah, no, Princeps
okay.
is like an actual friend from.
Oh, that's so nice. Fuck yeah. Also, oh god, wait, I just realized
like I don't know them in real life, but I've like been on Twitch around them in the same spheres for like fucking years. But
right.
like so I was like, I need to grow and experience new things if I want to better myself and change. And then they were like, okay, but like your cousin, she said that like being a nurse in the ER is really hard. And I was like, well, that's great. Great for her. I'm so happy for her. I'm not interested in being a nurse in an ER. and I also like I didn't want to clap back at them a little bit too much, but I also wanted to be like, that's so interesting. You said that she has worked in an ICU and a med-surg floor and an ER, and she's been a nurse for, as far as I'm aware, less than 5 years. So where did she earn her keep exactly?
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of places, if we're going off of this old school logic, that would not ever consider her.
I mean,
because she didn't do her 5 years of med-surg before moving into ER or ICU.
Yeah, like
so
even in her time shit has changed. So like why the paradigm can continue to shift. Shit can change even more.
Like, why like don't like she is literally proof that if you can find the right place that's a right fit.
Yeah.
And
it's crazy.
Go with it. So honestly. I was just kind of like blowing my fucking mind. But no, apparently they were like, we just want you to be happy, and we want you to have a nice, happy, stress-free job. And I said, but I would like to be able to afford food.
Yeah. And maybe you want to afford food by doing something that is rewarding.
Yeah, because my current job, I was like, it's not sustainable. I don't make enough to survive. I said, it destroys me, and I don't feel like I make a difference. And I also feel, so like, don't get me wrong, a lot of people, a lot of patients, are not going to be appreciative or thankful either because they're angsty motherfuckers or because they're so sick that they're not capable of it. You know? I'm not saying that I expect fucking thank yous. What I am saying is that on the phone, you cannot see appreciation. So unless... And you cannot really see the good you've done. You know?
Well, yeah, exactly.
Like, on the phone, you can kind of logically know you've helped someone, but you won't see it. And
Yeah.
it's very rare that someone like will actually show like express verbal appreciation
Right.
on the phone. So I kind of have realized that not only do I want to help people, but I also need to be in a job where, hey, you know what? This was a shit day, but I did help Mr. Billy
Yeah.
because Mr. Billy isn't in any pain anymore because I fought with the doctor about his pain meds. You know?
Exactly.
Like, and
You
you
can do
can
direct
see
active
that.
things to help people.
Right.
Also, oh
So
my god,
even if
Princess, thank you. You did not have to, but I truly appreciate it. Oh my god.
Oh, thank you, princess.
Thank you.
But like, so even if Mr. Billy can't say anything, I
Also,
can
thank you for the
see
follow.
that. And I know what I did.
Wait,
You
why is it
know?
so small? The fuck happened to the chat box?
I don't know.
I don't. What? Girl, I'm so scuffed. Everything's scuffed all the time. Fucking hell.
That's fine.
I.
But like, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something where I'm like, okay, you can see what you did every day.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. It's like. I mean, like, that's kind of why I got into medicine. Like, I was already kind of in medicine because I was working as a medical assistant and a med scribe. But like, I wanted to help more directly. There were patients that like, obviously I'm a little bit of an egotist, obviously, but I was like, maybe I could do something better to like help them because I am learning things that are newer. Or like maybe I could find out things that maybe they could not have found out. I was like,
Well,
maybe I should
and,
try to smack at it, you know? That kind
well,
of
right,
thing.
and also some of it is like, through no fault of necessarily anyone's, there's going to be doctors and nurses who are not a good fit for every patient.
Yeah.
You know, like my mom's OBGYN.
I'm drinking, don't worry.
He was kind of like not a prick. Like he was very nice and thoughtful and considerate, but he was very blunt. Like my mom would bring him endometriosis research papers that she found on the Google in like the 90s.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, "You should read this." And he'd be like, "Mrs. Latte, I do 5 hours of fucking reading every day after work. I've already read this. I read this the moment it was fucking published."
5 hours, okay, but like, how
No,
are
I
you
don't
going
remember
to
the
use?
exact
I mean, I know what you mean, but like, he
like,
says that, but
you know what I mean?
how? Yeah.
Like he would tell her like, "Dumbass, I
Thank
already
you.
all the time," you know, and that's what she needed because it reassured to her that he was like, "Oh wait, he is understanding and reading this stuff enough that he's like clapping back at me." And like that's what she needed because she needed someone who was going to kind of put her in her place, dare I say?
I mean, yes, but also like,
No, my mom needed to be put in her place.
like dead ass. Damn. Okay, understood.
Like yeah, and like she wasn't a bad patient. She was just kind of
Yeah.
clueless.
I mean,
And
everyone is honestly.
And like,
I'm
so
a terrible
she just
patient.
she needed someone that was going to be blunt with her.
Yeah.
So that she would understand exactly what was going on and not miss any kind of nuance.
Yeah.
So like that's what she needed. I've met him. I don't think he's a douchebag. I was his patient for like 2 years. I think that he's blunt. You know?
Yeah.
And I think that, I mean, so here's the thing, okay? He was supposed to deliver me. I go in, he's like 70. This was like 4 or 5 years ago. Never actually met him as a patient.
Oh.
And I come in, and I'm waiting there. And he walks in the room, does not even introduce himself. He just looks at me. He sees that my mom isn't there. He's like, where's your mom? And I said, she's in the parking lot. And he said, oh, so she's scared of me. Good.
What do you mean
she knows
good?
I yell at her. My mom had not been to the doctor in like 15 years.
Okay, wait. Oh God, that reminds me, girl. You know, you know how I got orders for lab work last year around like
Bitch.
say April.
Oh my
You
god,
know who
girl.
still hasn't done them?
You.
Me. Because I keep forgetting.
Are they?
Cuz
They're
like
probably expired now, girl.
no, I mean they expire in like a year. So like 2026 like April. So I technically still have
That's
time.
coming up, girl.
I have time. I have time. I have time. I'll do it like wait, oh my god, I don't have school like on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I can do it one of those days.
I also don't have work on Wednesday.
Oh my god, amazing.
I'm going to do homework. Maybe.
I feel like you should. And I'm an adult. Well, guess what Maddie is? She's a
Am I?
pre-nursing student
Yes,
with
I am.
ADHD and autism. So
I do. Yes.
and I have severe ADHD and I'm gonna be a doctor, so
No one cares.
I know. I know no one cares. If anything, this is like the whole idea. I am in the right field. It's the adrenaline. I need that.
Mm-hmm. I just
I mean, look.
yeah. So
It's not harsh.
I don't know.
It's not harsh when like we admit it. It's very obvious.
Girl, oh, that's what I have to text. I have that was what I was gonna explain to Lev. My psychiatrist that I was telling her about is the same psychiatrist who she came
exactly
out from, because I'm not stupid. And I said this to my counselor once when I was explaining the situation. I said, I'm not stupid. I am aware of the fact that from the moment I come in to the psychiatry office, like, even after the initial onboarding appointment, like, I have to treat it as if I am being observed. You know, because, like, if I do something weird, the receptionists will tell the doctor, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, so
the whole point.
I know that the reason that she came and got her own patient was because they want to see how you handle everything, you know?
Well, yeah, exactly.
And it's also a small office, so there's no point in hiring an MA. But
I
like,
mean, yeah.
But like, so she came out and got me. I go through like the door that separates like the waiting room from the back office. Her room is the first one on the left. And she like motions me in there. And I see that there's 2 chairs in front of her desk, a couch, and then 2 more chairs. I had this moment where I'm like, I don't know where to go. And then I made a decision and sat in one of the chairs in front of her desk.
I mean,
there was something in that brief lobby to room that made her sit down and go, I'm Dr. Bob. Has anyone ever talked to you about autism?
girl, actually, that's crazy. This is something that I learned today. Not today, but like last week in psychology, like our psychiatry class. You can learn a lot from what chair the person chooses.
What?
Like
What
that's
do you mean?
intentional. The seating
fucking hate
the seating arrangement is intentional.
What does it mean though? I'm confused.
So like it's more like some people choose a specific one, like neurotypical people like choose like one thing or like not question which one they choose. But we're fucking weird. We question. We don't know. We don't know what the right answer is.
Wait, hold on. You're saying that neurotypical people look at that seating arrangement and they somehow like intuitively fucking know what chair they're supposed to sit in?
Yes.
I hate it. I hate it.
Yes. It's weird. I don't understand it. I don't know what chair we're supposed to sit in. I just choose the one that's like... Honestly, I just choose the one that like... the first one I see, because like I don't want to question it anymore. Like the questions stress me out. No, you relate to this because we're a part of the same fucking club. We're all in the same club.
So
We're
that's
all
how she
here.
knew.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So I don't care because like I didn't do anything like listen, it was more that I was always like listen. It didn't bother me, but I was more like what did this lady get from all of those interactions that all of my other mental health professionals that I've seen since I was like 14 didn't, you know? And then I realized that either all of my other psychiatrists only had one seating arrangement in their room, or like I was seeing someone like so there was only one place to go. And I think they also
What
all
if I send you this? I'm gonna send you this. You just read it over later. This is like notes from like I don't know if it's like the overview of psychiatry. I don't know which one it is, but like there's one that specifically mentions chairs. And it's also like what are because like my psychiatrist, he's the one that taught our lecture in psychiatry, and he mentioned the chair thing, and I was like, wait a second, so that's why you have the chairs like that.
Oh my god, I would throw up.
It's more like a oh, that's why you do it. I'm taking notes. I'm learning how you work, Mr. Dr. Psychiatrist.
I don't want to know how yeah. Well, okay. So that makes sense at least. But then but for the whole nursing thing, I don't really think I don't think that most people really care as long as you have the qualification and or if there is a specialty required, you get the specialty cert.
Oh yeah.
Like I really don't think most of them give a fuck. To just be perfectly honest.
And also adult. Yes. I mean, here's the thing. You just get the vibes. If you pick up vibes that you're gonna like someone or like you're gonna vibe with them, then hell yeah, this is normal. That's you got intuition, buddy. You know what you like. You'll know what you like in people, and if you vibe with them, then you vibe with them. That's how it is. Water is wet. Blender found in kitchen. Yeah. Also, I sent you like the document, like the stuff from my notes. I'm trying to find this which specifically is the one with the chairs because it was mentioned. Like he mentioned it in class, but I don't remember which specifically. I can't find it. The fuck? Because like there's this process of psychiatric interview, and then there's another one in here, but I forgot. But like he mentioned it in class, and I wish I took the notes down, but I did not because I was too busy engrossed in the lecture to like write it down. Yeah. I was enjoying my time talking, as you can tell.
Oh yeah, that's something. This is bad, but no. I have trauma.
I know you do.
When I am actually when I'm in a new environment, I will actually not talk a lot for an extended period of time. Essentially until I'm confident that I can kind of like understand what's going on socially. And then I'll like talk. But even then, I kind of like err on the side of like when I'm in public, not really talking a lot. Unless I have something kind of important to say, I guess. That I usually know is correct. If I'm choosing to say it.
Also, to the YouTube side, I just realized there was one. I do have a lurk. It's in my little channel points thing. I think it's like 1 point. It's the chill in silence / lurk. It's this one. I didn't know. I put it as a chat redeem. There you go. And okay, let's see what adult says. Basically, when I take my meds, I literally cannot filter sensory input. And yeah, no, welcome to the club. Parsing information is hard when you don't take your meds. Can confirm.
Oh yeah, I don't know how I did anything before I
No,
don't know how I managed
exactly.
to get an undergraduate degree. I don't know how I managed to pass high school.
I. Mm, if I said how I passed undergrad, that would be TOS. That is all I can say.
Like, yeah, I have no idea how I did it.
I mean, yeah, fair. Look at us being medicated now and doing our best, fucking thriving, poggers.
Well, because the other thing is like I was working 8 to 10 hour days and then also going to class. So I have literally no idea how any of that was working, but
I would
because all of my peers were like, I didn't go to sleep last night and haven't been to sleep in like 17 years, and I was like, what?
Wait,
what are you talking about?
How? And yeah, adult, you definitely should have been.
Are you asking, like
how the asleep part? Yeah. Wait, oh my god.
You guys, your undergrad didn't have a 24/7 library?
I mean, mine did, yeah, but like, here's the thing. I never wanted to sleep in the library because it was dinky.
They weren't sleeping in the library, but they would stay in the library and keep each other awake.
Oh, I mean, I did that. With the use of substances. And also, oh my god, Bob!
I don't know if they necessarily used
oh my
substances.
god! Hi, how are you doing? This is the first time you've like caught a stream. And adult. And wait, your library had a nap room? Fuck you, lucky you. Damn.
I'm not sure. I don't think it had a nap room. I almost got stuck in there once because the elevator broke. And I was on a bottom floor. And I was using a knee scooter at the time.
Oh, wow.
And I ended up having to wheel out of that library and like use the underground like tunnel in between that library and another library. And then use an elevator there to go up into that library to get out.
I mean, makes sense. It's just ugh. Oh, it's technically a conference room, but it was where everyone napped during cram sessions. Fair enough. People usually do that in like, so in my like dorm building, there's like the second floor like study area, and people usually go there to study until like midnight. But honestly, people have stayed there like later than midnight. But also, I don't like being there because I like being in the comfort of my own dorm.
Your dorm was comfortable?
I mean, it's comfortable right now. This is basically a dorm. It's just a studio condo. But no, my dorm back in undergrad, fuck no. No. God, yeah, no. I would like stay up over at friends' places or like the study area in like the student center because the student center was nice. I also had like food that was like that stayed open until like 2 a.m., which was amazing. That was mainly why I went there. But yeah, no, legit. Like, buddy, I don't fucking know, man. I don't know what I did. Actually, I know exactly what I did to survive undergrad. I cannot say it on stream.
I also know what I did, but it's kind of sad. So, I have constantly felt that no matter what I do, it's not good enough because during my fundamental years, and here's the sad part, when I told my mom this, she agreed. So it wasn't even like, oh no, Maddie, like you're wrong, that's not what happened. Like she agreed that this was what happened in my childhood. Which is that I was put into special ed so young. And so many teachers, even if they are not outwardly mean, they view special education kids as second class. And so I was constantly feeling like I had to prove myself to these teachers, and that I had to kind of do more and go above and beyond to just be seen as normal.
Oh, fucking.
And then by the time that I had kind of established that,
Jeez.
you're moving on to the next teacher. So it was like this very repetitive cycle of all of these teachers kind of treating me like I was like low-key stupid. Like not necessarily saying anything rude, but just making it clear with like their phrasing and how they treated me. And so it kind of made me develop this habit of like, I have to do better and be more and be the best, because if I'm not, I'm seen as stupid.
I mean, firstly, girl, you are not.
Thank you. But you know what I mean? Like, it kind of
I know exactly
this,
what
like,
you mean. I know exactly what you mean, though.
Yeah. So it developed this, like, I have to overachieve.
Yeah.
In order to just be seen as barely achieving. So that's how I know I did it, because it was the idea that I didn't have a choice.
I mean, I understand that. It's just fucking sad, and no fucking wonder you had a terrible time in undergrad. You were going through that shit, as you know. You're fully well aware.
Yeah,
shit,
it's what
dude.
it is.
I mean, yeah, it is what it is, but fuck.
Yeah, but like, I mean, that was... My dad asked me if I would go and be a professor, and I was literally like, I have... No, I did. No. 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 Absolutely not.
And yeah, no. Everybody agrees. Definitely not stupid. There are people here that relate, though, in a different way, but like very similar.
Well, yeah, I'm sure a lot of people can, in this idea that like... Because that's what I explained to my mom, because she was like, well, not all of them were mean to you. Keyword being not all of them. And I said, well, you don't have to be mean to someone or have this, like, kind of outburst of negativity in order to have an effect. Well, like, treating someone passively like they are stupid over the course of, like, a year or a semester, like, has an impact. Even if it wasn't that person's intent. Like, that leaves an impression.
Right.
And that impression has consequences. And that's when my mom was like, oh, okay, I'm with you. And I was like, yeah, woman, I know.
I mean, yeah, of course. Fuck. It's not great. And I wish you didn't have to deal with that, but, I mean...
It is what it is.
It is what it is. At this point, what the fuck else can we do? We lock in. We lock in.
Well, I also don't, like... This is unfortunately how deep my, like, super fun... I don't trust universities to keep my disability information, like... So if I ended up getting into grad school, my insurance would be with the school and through their medical stuff. And I was basically going to go talk to my psychiatrist and basically be like, what's your cash price?
Girl, I completely understand that. Oh, wait, you can't have your own health insurance?
I wouldn't, if I was in grad school, I wouldn't have a job. So I wouldn't.
Oh, right. Fuck. Shit.
Yeah, America. So
America, the worst place in the world.
So I was like, and I don't know how I feel about having my mental health care, like, through the place that I'm also getting my education. Yeah,
sometimes things are too close, I feel.
It's too close. Well, and also, I don't know if I've ever told you this part. This is super fun, and I have no problem. So, I graduated in 2019, and I can't remember what year it was. It was like 2022, 2023, aka I had been graduated for like a hot minute.
Right.
And my parents, well, I got a letter at my parents' house. And from my university. and I open it, and it was like, I don't know what to call them, because I only know them by the name, disability services, the department in the college that provides accommodation, the special ed department.
Yeah.
They were like, the special ed department at Maddie's alma mater, within the College of, healthcare.
Right.
Has to let you know that there was an oopsie doopsie, and we accidentally turned our disability website into a search for disabled students function for a little bit there.
What?
And we're really sorry, but your name, email address, phone number, address, and accommodations were all searchable for like several weeks on our website. We're very sorry.
Isn't that a fucking violation or something?
Don't worry. None of your disability information was compromised. It was just everything else except for your actual medical records, okay? Please believe us when we say that, okay? I don't. But,
I don't. Bitch, I wouldn't fucking believe that either. What do you mean?
And,
I'll say we're the same size. Legit. Nice. That's a class action. That is be a Karen and sue the fuck out of them, because it wouldn't even be like a Karen action. It would be completely valid.
Well, yeah.
Girl.
So listen,
oh my
at
God.
The time, I was still so, like, understand, we were still, like, at the height of COVID. I had broken up with my ex.
The shitty person, yes.
Like, I was still at the height of my anxiety. I did not have my ADHD medication. Like, I think it was actually, I don't even think I had Tater yet. I think it was only like a few weeks.
Didn't even have Tater? Oh my God.
No, because I think my childhood dog had only died like semi-recently at that time.
Oh God.
So, like, also those things were like it was just
okay,
at a time
completely understandable as to why nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
The timing of it, I remember thinking, I read it, and I was at my parents' house obviously when I read it.
Right.
And then I just went,
oh God, my ankle.
I'm fucking done with this, and I kind of like I left it on the table and I said, Mom, you can put that in the little file folder that you have with all of my other like documents and college shit and whatever the else fuck she has on me, from raising me.
Yeah.
I said, but I'm done. Like
fair and valid.
So I have very little trust in their ability to keep my information not just secure but separated.
Yeah, I completely understand why
like,
you have
what
that issue
is
now.
their medical complex versus what is their education. And the unfortunate part is they can't even, like, even if I were to tell them I have this very legitimate reason, here's the fucking letter because I still have it. Like, here is the very literal reason why I don't trust you guys, because this happened to me in the past.
Yeah.
Nothing they can say to come back at me would ever really be sufficient.
Exactly.
Because let's remember here, everyone. So Maddie went to a university. We're just going to say it's a school.
Yeah.
And a school has 2 other fucking campuses across Illinois. And the one I'm trying to go to nursing school at is Campus B. And so they're related. And they all do shit pretty similarly.
And they all have the same information.
I don't know about that. I'm not actually convinced of that.
Okay,
I'm not actually convinced of that. Like,
I would be so
there's
worried.
some shit that, like, when I look around University B's website, I can definitely tell you guys are related. Like, there's some shit, like, in their course catalog and everything that, like, is very similar to me as someone who, went to school A. But,
right.
Like, they use the same, like, terminology and everything. But, like, I don't think that they actually share information systems. They use different .edu email address names. Like, because I was actually very worried about that, and we'll be able to actually find out if I am admitted and and I end up being able to accept the offer. We will find out if they reactivate my old student ID number and give me the same student ID number, then that would definitively prove that they're like, it's the same information.
Right.
Whereas if they give me a new one,
then it means they don't talk to each other.
Right. But right now, I don't think that they talk to each other.
Okay.
it's that thing of like twins,
fraternal twins that are
sisters but not
identical
twins. Sisters but not twins.
Okay, got it.
Okay, like you're similar but you're not the same.
Yeah.
So
maybe can you
even
talk
if
to like
I told
an alumni about it? Like maybe to find out if they definitively if they talk to each other or no?
I don't think most of them would know because most people stay at one school or the other.
Ah, they don't like switch. I see. Okay. Fair.
Or if they do switch, listen, what I'm about to say comes with no judgment. It's just very blunt because I don't see anything wrong with it. There is a transfer pathway, essentially. They say it's from one school to another. Shut the fuck up. It's from school B to school A. Where you can get in, you didn't get into school A. No, but you know, you didn't get into the engineering program at school A. So you apply to school B and they accept you. But their program is trash. So after you do your
prereqs,
like
you
a
transfer out. Yes, I understand
or a year,
the deal.
you are immediately accepted because you're a sister school.
Yeah.
So that's how you get in. So it's only in like that circumstance, which I would also argue is kind of different because you're doing like a inter-sister school undergraduate transfer.
It's like how there's like this program thing at U of M, like Ann Arbor and Dearborn, where like you can like after you finish like some amount or like you get a satisfactory grade at U of M Dearborn, you can transfer out to U of M Ann Arbor. Ann Arbor is the big school, the big boy school. Yeah. I understand.
Right. It's the
similar
same
schools,
concept. Yeah.
Same concept. I know exactly.
Well, because I was hoping they were like, if you are at school A, and I was like, well, how do you define at school A? They gave me my undergrad because I was hoping that I could get automatic acceptance to the university B.
I would hope you did. Damn.
No, because I'm not currently attending school A.
Ah, I see.
Which I was kind of like, that's a little dumb. As long as school A can provide you an official transcript, I think you should still kind of accept me into grad school.
Yeah.
At least, like, not necessarily. I'm not even saying the nursing program.
Just a grad school, a program
into the graduate college.
Yeah.
And you know,
right.
Like, but that's So, all of this to say, they can't even come to me and kind of say like, oh, but we're secure, but you're not.
I mean, we can literally prove that they're not secure. You have literal receipts.
I have literal receipts. Like, and again, I don't like pulling but school A is the superior, but like they have more money and more resources for all of everything but healthcare. You cannot sit here and tell me that school B is more secure and better than school A. You can't. I will laugh at you.
Exactly. It's fucking stupid.
So that's so what I am hoping though is I am hoping that they already have a different disability process at school B than school A, which I like a lot better. I actually like the chancellor at University B. Like I fuck with him. Like,
oh, nice.
He literally, like, on the course catalog, it was like statement from the chancellor, and I was kind of like, I don't give a fuck. And he was like, students with disabilities, woo! And I was like, oh, sir, what?
Oh,
we're championing. We like this.
Dead ass. Hell yeah!
Good for you.
Let's fucking go. Like, we're
like,
oh my god!
You realize we exist? Snaps for you. We love How do you say that word? Championing. Yeah,
championing. Yeah.
Championing. Okay.
Yeah.
We love championing. That's why.
It's a hard word, girl. It's fine.
Championing.
It's fine.
Okay.
I know. It's okay.
The students with disabilities.
Yes.
So I looked at what they would want from me. Because I've seen some. Oh my god. In the primary care family
water,
medicine.
Thank you. Drink water.
Subreddits on.
If you need a sip water.
Oh, thank you.
Of course. We must hydrate before we die.
These doctors sometimes are unhinged. Yes. I get it. You don't want to prescribe Adderall. But you should just say that and own that within yourself as a practitioner.
Yeah.
Instead of making impossible hoops. Like, unless they have a neuropsych eval from within the last 2 years.
Disability would actually be so fucking cool.
Like, you're expecting someone to redo a neuropsych? Like, so many of those PCPs literally said, oh yeah, if someone didn't have a recent neuropsych.
I'm gonna tell you this much. I've never had that experience, but that's also because like I worked with my doctor. I work with my PCP.
Well, I just think that's dumb. If I can provide you
exactly.
if I can either sign the paperwork so that you can talk to my previous psych or my previous PCP, or I can just DM you my stupid neuropsych.
Yeah.
It shouldn't matter if it's 10 years old. They don't have an expiration date. You don't grow out of ADHD.
I wish you could.
Yeah,
oh, yeah, bomb diggity. So I used to work at my PCP's office because first I was the medical assistant and med scribe, and then I was like, hey, I realized I don't have a doctor, and then like all the patients, I was like, I should probably get seen or like get a doctor, and then like the office manager was like, you know, you can just go to Mr. Dr. Boss, right? And I'm like, wait, I can? He was like, yeah. And she was like, yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, okay, fine. I'll put me on his schedule. And then after that, I had doctor. And then like it was interesting being the patient instead of like being on the acting end, I guess. Like it's genuinely interesting to me because it's like, huh. Interesting. I don't know. It was weird. It was an interesting time. That's all I can say. But yes, I work at the place.
As long as everyone's mature about it, I don't see a problem.
Oh yeah, actually, girl, wait. I told you the story about like how I got prescribed with Adderall the first time, right?
No.
Oh, okay. So initially, like, this was really like the start of like the weight loss craze with like the start of the GLP-1s and stuff. And I was like, oh my God, I don't want to get on GLP-1 because they're like still like $2,000. What if I get on something else like Adipex? Adipex is a central nervous system stimulant and it was mainly used for weight loss, but an off-label thing I found out is I can also help for ADHD. What we noticed was that the days that I would take the medication, I would work a lot better. Like, I was more organized. I was more focused. I didn't need, like, 50 reminders. I only needed, like, 4. And then the office manager and then office manager and Mr. Dr. Boss were like, hey, you should probably get a visit. And I'm like, wait, why? And then they're like, fucking, bitch, you have ADHD. And I was like,
yep.
Oh.
Hi, Tater.
Tater! But yeah, they were like, you have ADHD.
How you got here?
And I was like, huh. And then I got like switched from the other one. What do you mean, especially my Maddie Street? Patch, what the fuck? What the fuck do you mean, Patch? Also, hi. And Princeps. So I like GLP-1s for the way that they work. Ozempic butt, though, honestly, that's just because of the muscle loss, and there are ways to mitigate that. Because you cannot, I'm gonna say this, you should not take the meds without, like, you know, actual fitness and bullshit like that, because that is how you get, like, the muscle wasting, and that is how you get, like, the worsening, like, stuff.
What about the,
Also,
I don't
Ozempic
like this
penis.
term because I've heard of Ozempic face, not the other one. What?
Ozempic penis!
Yeah, what, how, what?
Ozempic penis!
No, explain. How?
Okay, so Ozempic penis. There's no, like, scientific evidence that GLP-1s can cause an actual increase in health size, but, like, they look shorter.
They look shorter.
Yeah.
But how much of that... what happens normally when someone loses or gains weight?
I mean, what happens normally when you lose weight is just... Patch, no, don't ask me that. Okay. The question is like usually what happens when you lose weight, you like increase in penis size because like it's buried penis. There's less fat and adipose and like skin burying penis. I don't know why I'm talking about
Oh,
this.
okay. So it's
Yeah.
not like no, because I see a lot of people who like if they like lose or
Yes, and
drop a
yes, it
significant
is
amount
from
of
Novo
weight,
Nordisk.
it like they notice a difference in like breast size.
I am a spectral being full of secrets. But yes, there are some men that are claiming Ozempic and GLP-1 meds are making their penis look bigger, but also it's like it's mixed information. It's mixed information, honestly. But
Well,
yeah,
I've heard a
others
lot of
say
people
that it
talking about like
reduces penis
Ozempic.
size.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people say like talk about like the effects of Ozempic like on your face.
Yeah, Ozempic face is definitely a thing. And
But like I guess that's what I don't is it just from the rapid weight loss?
yeah,
Like
it is from the rapid weight loss. Exactly, because the thing with the rapid weight loss is you lose sub-Q fat in your face, and like you need that fat for like a lot of things, but a little bit more baby fat in your face makes you look younger. Yes, concave ass, concave ass. But yeah, there's a lot of shit that Ozempic can do. Yeah, no, it is absolutely common sense. Some it's just a funny phrase. Ozempic penis is just a very funny thing to say. Y'all should say it more often. And yes, it is made by Novo Nordisk. Yeah.
Wait, no, then which one is the one that Eli Lilly?
Eli Lilly is tirzepatide. Zepbound.
Yeah.
They're
Okay,
tirzepatide and they're also ritatrutide. Though
well, they're, like,
Pfizer's
basically
coming they're similar. They're all very similar, except ritatrutide is like the triple agonist. And Pat, you should say it more often because it's funny. But yes, Ozempic penis is just a funny thing to say, and I will something I'm spectral anomaly and I approve this message type shit. It is a very funny thing to say. Let's go to C. diff. The mechanism of action of C. diff exotoxin B is that it inhibits actin depolymerization, causing the formation of a pseudomembrane. And also, Wegovy and Ozempic are the same thing. So Wegovy, okay.
Isn't Wegovy just the fun name?
Yeah, Wegovy is the weight loss formulation of Ozempic because they both have the same active ingredient. I don't know why they even made anything different, honestly, because like I have to ask like I might ask JF. I might have to ask. Are you
still gonna ask him? You should. You should.
Remind me to. I was gonna ask him like, what the fuck is the difference between Wegovy and semaglutide when it's the same med and pretty similar dosing, unless it's different. And Bombdiggy, C. diff is like shit with literal. It's a bacteria and it can cause like a lot of bad shit in your stomach. So probably something with that. Oh my god, you're gonna be a pharmacy tech? Oh my god, I'm so proud. I'm so excited for you. You should say Ozempic face and Ozempic penis far more often. You should get used to saying it because it's funny.
Here, hold on, Princeps. I'm gonna DM you an invite to another VTuber's server. We have this friend. You know how I told you I know a bunch of pharmacists? This is like the pharmacy.
Concerta and Ritalin are the only real difference is like Concerta has like this some kind of pump system with their medication that makes it like a I don't understand it. I never liked Concerta, honestly. They had like an osmotic release pump. That's like the main difference, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna have to ask Yude exactly, but like they have an osmotic control release oral delivery system, the Oro system, but the active ingredient methylphenidate is the fucking same. It's the same. Hell, I don't even like the long acting of Ritalin. I mean, I don't even like the long acting version of Ritalin or Concerta. I like short acting. No, dude, it's fine. Buddy. It's not in the rules. It's not against the rules. It's fine. I don't give a shit. I literally
What?
talked to I'm an adult was like, main difference for me is concerta doesn't give you a bad stomach, and he's like, TMI, sorry. And I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck. I've literally been talking about shit and shit causing like shitting causing viruses the whole time.
I also think there's a huge difference between like you said gives me a bad stomach. You didn't
Yeah,
viscerally
exactly.
describe
Exactly. It's different
the
from what I'm doing.
consequences. Like
Like when I talked about
I feel like
pinworms
there's a
last week.
huge. Have you ever seen that video of that bear
I'm so scared.
with that like super big tapeworm?
Oh my god, yes. I have.
It makes me. Did you see? Have you been on the Twitter?
I haven't been on the Twitter except to like post shit for my from Twitch and like
Okay, hold on.
VTubing.
I have to show you this thing
I'm so excited.
because I saw it today and then I went. What?
We're not gonna look at it. I'm just gonna like react to it off screen.
No, 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 no. We're not gonna look at anything gross.
Oh yeah, no. But also, guys, don't eat raw meat. Don't eat raw like rare chicken. Don't eat anything like that's not fully
They took it down.
They took it down. I'm gonna cry. What the fuck? How dare they?
Why are they claiming? What was the mod violation? Because I actually don't think this was. Why did it get removed? Okay, so it was in the nursing subreddit, and it was a picture,
I'm so scared.
like a lotus birth.
Uh-huh. Oh, interesting.
You know what that is?
No, what is that? Wait. Thing with placenta, right?
So it was essentially a picture of like a decomposing.
Evil.
So that's why I don't get why it got taken down.
I mean, I can kind of understand why it got taken down. Maybe because probably people didn't want to look at that. Though there should be spoilers.
Oh yeah, but they've kept like, well, it was spoilered, and they've kept up pictures.
They kept up the picture of like
some
the
of
blood.
I think some of the mods.
I
Like,
remember the
need
blood
to kinda
picture.
get together.
Remember that?
And yeah, where they were like, it's a pile of blood. It's not.
It's
safe
not
for
that
work.
bad.
It is work.
They were
like, it is work.
It is work.
So I think it's more that like I don't know. I'm interested to see how the mods say that was.
Fair enough. Also, PSA, you guys, make sure to always wash your hands fully because C. diff is
Oh my god.
the C. diff spores won't be
They will
taken
survive.
away. They'll survive alcohol or like hand sanitizer. Wash your fucking hands. Thank you. You can diagnose C.
Apparently-
diff with the assay for the toxin in the stool.
I mean, you're also just.
I mean, look at this fucking picture. It's like very. I can't forget it now. It's supposed to be a chocolate factory.
Yeah, that's one of the more common reasons that someone gets it.
Yes. And yes, clindamycin is another predisposing factor for getting C. diff because if you kill all the like beneficial bacteria, then Hika, what do you
Nothing
mean?
left.
Hika, explain. I know you're working, but explain. You can't just leave that. And Patch, you better fucking wash your hands. I swear to the Lord.
You joke, Hika, but
I'm scared.
apparently people do have to be told that if you get fluid on your hands, you do actually have to wash them instead of just use hand sanitizer.
Oh, that's really nice. I didn't know that pigs are the cleanest animals there are, and bulls are cute. Oh, man. Horses are terrifying though, still. Though I've become less scared of horses because of Uma Musume though. So
I don't know, they still scare me.
I mean, yeah, I don't want to ride a horse, but like I won't be trembling in fear at like at seeing a horse, witnessing a horse in vivo. That's fine. I'm not gonna ride a horse though. And yes, they can just kick. And they're fucking scared of everything. I have every reason to fear horses. Uma Musume has made me, like, not irrationally fear horses. Now I'm just rationally afraid of horses. I am wary. How about that? I am wary of horses. Semantics. Words matter. Words mean things. Precise terminology. Mechanism of action of exotoxin A damages the brush border, which causes watery diarrhea. Look at that!
Ugh. I would prefer no diarrhea.
Exactly. Nobody wants diarrhea.
I'm sure there's someone. I'm sure we can find someone.
I don't want to think about that. And yeah, no, I agree. They basically evolved into their role as prey animals. Wait, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. What do you mean they eat small animals? I thought they're herbivores. Huh?
Pig?
Horse.
Oh.
Horses eat small animals?
Will eat anything.
I mean, I know pigs will eat anything. But horse. What? Why? What? I mean, yeah, chicken tastes good, but horses are herbivores. I mean, yeah, pigs, I agree, they're fucking insane. And also, pigs are the intermediate host for Tania solium, the pig tapeworm, or the hooked tapeworm. No tapeworms for you guys. That's not allowed.
Yeah, no thanks. We're good.
No, thank you. You guys don't need them, please.
Well, apparently some people think that they're like still like they still try to use them. They still try to like intentionally get them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I wouldn't recommend it. Especially because, like, one of the big things with getting tapeworms is you're going to have, like, intestinal obstructions and you have to, like, get that removed. Then you're going to have, like, other issues, or, like, if you don't have the intestinal obstruction, you're going to have, like, other bullshit. It's all bad. Don't get them. That's my PSA to everybody. Eat your food. Fully cooked food. Fully cooked food. Please. Treatment for C. diff is going to be metronidazole and oral vanco. Also, apparently, rectal vanco? I'm going to message Adamalek and, like, ask, like, how often do you...
That makes sense because wait, you said pinworms or tapeworms?
No. I'm talking about C. diff.
How is it going to stay up there? Sorry.
Just suppository. Right,
but if it's all coming out that end frequently because you have C. diff.
Oh my god, no, you're right. No, you're right. Wait, no, you're legitimately right. Wait.
Like, I know how a suppository works. I'm still saying that it's useless if you can't stay up there long enough to actually...
I'm just gonna screenshot this slide and then, like, ask Adamalek, because they are the board certified infectious disease doctor in our Discord.
Wait, that's what they are?
Yeah! I think it's Adamalek.
You know, I knew they were in attending.
Yeah, they are in attending.
And I knew they did, like, academic teachy shit. I didn't know what their specialty was.
Yeah. Ha ha ha, you're welcome. You're welcome. They say I'm an influencer. I can influence people to have brain rot. I will happily listen to scary things about pigs. I just don't understand, like, how to use that as an option, TBQH. I'm confused. But yeah. Let's see let's see what the Discord says. If there's no response, can you, like, let me know if there's a response tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
Yay, thank you.
Yeah.
Amazing. Listeria monocytogenes. Let's go through that. Listeria monocytogenes, that's going to be a gram-positive motile catalase positive, and also only gram-positive with LPS. Hemolysis listeria is going to be beta hemolytic. Intracellular motility of listeria is going to be actin rockets because it's actin for intracellular. Two bacteria which thrive in cold temperatures, listeria and Yersinia enterocolitica. Route of transmission is going to be soft cheese, dairy, transplacentally, and vaginally. Listeria is most associated with pregnant women because it will lead to early termination or disease in the newborn. So no soft cheeses for pregnant people. That's bad. Unless you like, that's bad. That's bad. That's all bad. Meningitis from listeria is going to be neonates and the elderly. So, neonate babies and also, oh man, Mr. Santa. Treatment for listeria monocytogenes is ampicillin. But meningitis in the elderly, you can give like ceftriaxone, Vanco, and what? Ampicillin? Yeah. Ampicillin. Yes, lunch meat is also very bad for pregnant people. That is very true.
I've heard some people say that if they microwave it for like 30 seconds, that kills the risk, and then you...
Girl, I'm not gonna fucking... I don't... Pregnant people, pregnancy is scarier. I wouldn't want to recommend anything to like pregnant people.
I don't know how much I don't know if I trust my microwave to like...
Exactly.
Do that.
Also, yeah, the bacterial meningitis is worse because it goes faster. It goes so much faster. That's why. So viral yeah, the human body is fucking awesome. So like viral meningitis is the most common form of meningitis out there, if I remember correctly. Hika, please correct me if I'm wrong. But bacterial meningitis is super rare and potentially life-threatening, and of those who become ill, like 10% will die. Of those who survive, 20% will have serious impairment, including brain damage, hearing loss, or loss of limbs. There are vaccinations. Meningococcal disease is caused by different bacteria that fall in different groups. I don't remember what they are. If you live communally, like with multiple roommates, get meningitis B. Meningitis B is twice as likely in college students who live on campus. There's others, but I don't remember all of them. Yeah, exactly. Bacterial is bad. Princeps, I completely agree. I want to switch out my ankles. I need new ones. I need new ankle. I need 2 new ankles, like, stat. Like, I would love to have, like, a working... Like, not really a working, but, like, they work. It's just, like, I would like to have an ankle that is not constantly in pain. I mean, you can definitely relate to that, I feel. Yeah.
What's wrong with your ankle?
Oh, like, so my left ankle, basically, I've, like, sprained it, like, 3 times on separate occasions. Once when I was, like, 10, during, like, ice skating. 18, during a trampoline park. And 3rd, like, it just randomly inverts, and it's like, ow. It's like, great. I love that happening to my ankle. I love the idea of a lateral sprain and a lateral, like, ligament tear.
Is there anything they can do for you?
Physical therapy.
Or just...
I just wear a brace all the time. I just wear an ankle brace whenever I walk to class. What's up?
That's really relatable.
Yes, it does go sideways, and it's ass.
When I was in sophomore. Must have been sophomore. I fell off of my knee scooter. And this was like maybe a month after surgery. And it perfectly managed to hit... Well, like, you've seen pictures of my foot. Like,
yes.
This area of my ankle, like, right in between where, like, my longest incision ends, like, on the inside. And at the time, I kind of thought it just busted open a single like stitch, and my pediatrician made me go to the ER. They were like, "Why are you here? Go home." And so I did, and then I didn't notice because I had been having so many surgeries and like limping for so long, but my parents came and visited me like 2 months later, and apparently I was just like not weight bearing on it at all. Like I was just dragging it behind me. Yeah, it turns out I ripped something.
Of course you did.
And like, so I had it booted again, and now I have to boot it like usually about like once a month because it just starts like hurting and doesn't want to bear weight.
Oh,
So
shit.
I have some ankle braces that I also have to kind of wear if I want to do something like
Oh,
strenuous.
guess what? Adamalek got
Mm.
back to us already about the
Mm.
Vanco.
Okay.
They basically said they gave rectal Vanco a couple times this year, and I was like, in what cases would you give rectal over oral? And they said during in cases of gastric ileus.
What's that?
Gastric ileus, if I remember correctly, it's like where it doesn't move anymore. Like you can't like
Mm-mm.
or like this something something. It's like the intolerance of oral intake due to inhibition of like the gas GI repulsion. Basically, there's no
Mm.
moving. There's no moving. The bowel don't work correctly. No structural problem causing obstruction, but it's paralytic. Paralytic ileus. That can also happen. Oh my god, wait. When can that also happen? That could also happen in no, in E
Like,
something. There's like a bacteria that can do that and also
mm.
cause pancreatitis. And I forgot the name of the bacteria just now. And damn it. But I know which one it is. It starts with a. It's like either either Yersinia enterocolitica. I think it is, but I'm gonna double check. Oh yeah, it is. It is. It's this one. This one is the one that causes whatever this one is. This is the one that causes the. Oh God!
Mm.
No, I'm just seeing what chat says. Basically, most scary injury I've heard someone get. His friend drove into something and his bike flew forward and split open his
Oh, oh.
yeah, the pouch, the pouch.
Ugh.
Yeah. God. I we
Mm.
understood. We picked up what you were putting down, and we wish we could put it back down.
Yeah, really.
Huh.
Ouch.
Also, Adamalek says that they do not like the implications of this one picture during in the C diff picture. But yeah, this is the one that
What's
has the pancreatitis and the paralytic ileus. But I forgot the
okay?
name of the bacteria that does this. It's like E. You know what? Wait. Because pseudoappendicitis is Yersinia enterocolitica. You know what? This is why we love Amboss.
Yeah.
Where are you? Wait. UPEC. Fucking hell. Bacillus. Bordetella. I'm not thinking of Bordetella pertussis. Gram-negative cocci. No. Where's your Yersinia when I need you? Damn, I don't want to look at the hashtag right now. It's here.
Mm.
Yersinia pestis is the one that causes cold enrichment diseases. Which was the one that causes like fucking gastric paralytic ileus? I already forgot. Fuck. Oh well, that's fine. But okay, vaccine killed. Okay, that's good enough. But yeah. What was I doing? Girl, my ADHD is
We
so
would
fucking
see
bad right
diff,
now.
and then you asked an attending about the
Oh yeah.
bacteria.
Oh yeah, C. diff with the. Thank you. We went through and exotoxin A, now we're gonna go through exotoxin B. Oh, where's India? Oh God, blue forest matching bottle. I'm gonna. You guys, why do you guys get into so many like injuries? Can you not? Can you stop? Is that allowed? Can I say? Can I ask you to stop? Please,
But then
please.
how are they supposed to live life?
You can live life without like getting weird injuries like that, where you smash a glass bottle into your hand. Like, can you?
What?
That's the injury. The worst injury this
Oh, I
chatter
was on the
got.
other.
Oh no. All of your. You know what? Fair
That's a very
enough.
princeps things to say. Yeah, that's a very
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
That
Fair enough.
tracks.
That's a very okay. That's very coded. Buddy, can I? 420. Can I ask you to like not get into injuries, please? Please get. Is that allowed? Can I like ask you to not get hurt? What the fuck, dude? Chill. Y'all need to like not get hurt, please. Fucking hell.
Chilling it's illegal. What's that supposed to mean? I think it means that you've lived an exciting life and you've done a bunch of cool shit. That's what I think it means.
It means you've lived in interesting times. I mean, yeah, you can try, and I would encourage you to try, actually.
I'm trying to be like a good student, and I am like getting all of my ducks in a row for my classes that start on Tuesday.
I don't like your chemistry class, though. What the fuck is that lab report thing that you have to do? It's fucking stupid.
Oh, I don't.
Oh,
no.
I already did this. I guess we're going on to parasites. We are gonna go over the protozoa review.
I downloaded like
I'm so scared.
All of the other ones for every other week because I hate logging into Blackboard.
Ah.
And so I'm like putting them in Google Drive now, so I just like have them.
Why, Hika, wait, why are you in my brain? What do you mean? Lowest I ever got was a drop kick in the huevos, but ouch for the others. Yeah, nah, legit. What do you mean you ended up vaccinating your own hand? Please be careful. My god. Oh yeah, the brain worms. I understand now. The brain worms.
Oh, I've heard of that though. No, I've heard of
that's spooky.
People doing that.
Please
no,
be
like on
careful.
Accident.
Oh,
I heard of a nurse who like her big first like boo-boo as like a on her own nurse was that she accidentally injected herself with insulin instead of the patient.
Huh? What happened to her? Is she okay? Was she okay?
Yeah, she was fine. I think they basically like I don't want to. She basically like continued working, but then the attending would just. They made her eat like a shitty hospital meal.
I mean, fair enough. For free, or did you have to pay for it?
She didn't mention, so I assume that they just kind of.
Okay, good enough.
She stayed on the unit, so I got the feeling that like. Official channels may not have been involved.
Okay, good enough. At least I'll take that. That's fine. That's fine.
I'm not paying for a fucking hospital meal. I saw one the other day. There's an entire subreddit just called hospital food.
No.
On one of them, the machine accidentally like this was clearly like to be fair, this was clearly like a manufacturing error and it could have happened like to anything.
Yeah.
But I guess when the turkey slice was at the factory, it wasn't packaged and like correctly and when they were printing the expiration date on it, it went on the turkey instead.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good enough.
Oh, a pig vaccine? That's pretty cool.
That is really cool, but like, dude, that's still spooky. Crazy. Crazy.
How many protons and neutrons are found in gold?
Check the periodic table.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
We can look at the periodic table.
No, we don't need to. I was trying to see, like,
It's
how much crap they expect.
AU,
Yeah.
so proton 79. It's neutral, so like, well, it depends. Probably gonna be 79 as well. 79 minus 79. And then 79 minus 196, so... Oh, 170 neutrons. Crazy. Okay.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Like, if you want to know, like, their neutrons and electrons... Good! This is my favorite website. I'm gonna send you P-Table. P-Table is my favorite website. I love P-Table. All my homies love P-Table.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like, did you just need to know the...
It literally was just, I opened one of the future lab journals that I have to do to make sure, like, they downloaded correctly.
Oh, okay.
And
that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I was like,
and it was
atomic
like,
number 79, you can just get the number of neutrons from minusing it from the weight.
ah, okay.
Yeah, because like neutrons are
Math.
basically the same weight as protons, except like they're neutrally charged. You know? Yeah. And then like electrons are probably going to be the same unless like they're charged and have an ion, but like it don't have an ion. No ion, so it's fine. No ion, so it's okay. But yeah, that's why I like the P-Table website, because it also like pulls up the Wikipedia page like in the website. It's very nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm doing now.
Yeah, go to P-Table. It's my favorite website.
Well, no, I have to as you do your streamy thing, I have to write
you have to work
on I have to write the report on the lab that we watched.
Ew.
The one with the rats and the kid, the colorblind kid.
It was... What do you have to write about? You didn't even do anything.
I have to write about how most scientific observation involves examining phenomena or processes. What phenomena or process were you observing in this lab? What were you able to change and explore? What did the simulation not allow to change?
I think it would have been more fun if you like literally just fertilized plants. Like if you did the pea plant experiment that Gregor Mendel did, you'd have more fun than that stupid fucking lab. Jesus Christ. Antoneva histolytica. Main treatment is metronidazole. Perimycin and iodocanol are luminol agents for the cysts. Infected Giardia is the cyst. For a method to purify water contained with cryptosporidium oocysts is filtration because it is resistant to chlorination. Treatment for Giardia, metronidazole. And yeah, plants are fun! I like plants. Plants are cool. But yeah, no, legitimately. Like, I watched that lab thing with you. I don't like it. But yeah, like, if you needed help with like the Punnett Square shit, like you had many science people and doctor. You have the literal psych in Discord to like ask for help, basically. It can't just be me always asking for help. Maybe they'll get tired of me. I'm joking. I hope they don't. Metronidazole treatment. Most common cause of diarrhea in HIV patients is cryptosporidium, while cryptococcus is most common cause of meningitis. SOP, oviparasite, cis trophozoite. Trophozoite with endocytose RBC. Intestinal lesions, fit flask shaped with, and the other ones are going to be anchovy consistency. Two liminal agents for the cis are going to be iodoquinol and pyrovamicin. Fecal oral, shit mouth, basically. Nitazoxanide, I'm pretty sure, right? Hogweed. Wait, no, you didn't. You didn't tell me about the poisonous plants with Nuki. Or maybe I forgot. That's also something that happens to me. I'm very bad at remembering things. Poison garden? What the fuck are y'all? Fucking Mao Mao from the Apothecary Diaries? Crazy. Crazy. Nitazoxanide. Exclusively in immunocompetent hosts. SOP for Giardia, we are looking for trophozoites. Acid fast cryptosporidium. Anal oral, Entamoeba histolytica. Giardia campers. Liver abscess. So it's gonna be in the right lobe, right liver lobe, and anchovy paste consistency. Oh hey! How you doing, Will? Why did you have a whole garden that could kill you? Spooky.
Oh, people do that. People love that.
I mean, yeah, but like, dude.
People love the shit out of that.
I mean, they look cool. I would agree. I like looking at them. I wouldn't want to like, you know, take care of one though. That'd be kind of spooky to me. Oh, that shit is spoopy. Castor flowers? No, I haven't. What do they look like?
Your mom.
What the fuck? Castor flowers. Oh, they're so pretty! Oh my god! And they're probably like crazy poisonous. Adult, you lived a very interesting life. You are living a very interesting life. That is all I am saying. Crazy. Giardia. Slavery bias is bloody because Entamoeba histolytica invades. Entamoeba histolytica. Spiramycin, but it's not approved by the FDA. Tessalami biases, Entamoeba. Infectious stage cysts. Ciatorrhea, foul-smelling stools. I have never heard of that. But yeah, no, P-Table is amazing. I love P-Table. Whoa. I'm drinking. You are feeding the Tamagotchi. Proud of you. Infective stage is cysts as well. And that's Giardia. This is what Giardia looks like, actually. Though I don't really see the ventral sucker, and I'm not really sure what it's supposed to look like. Is it
Why would you need to be able to?
Because sometimes in lab or like in exams, they're like, wait, did it actually hit me or did it miss me again? But I don't remember if it hit me or not. I can hear anything.
I didn't hear it either now that I'm thinking about it.
Oh, okay. So it just missed me. Okay, okay. That makes sense. It's weird. But yeah, like sometimes they point, like they like point to a structure and they're like, what kind of organism is this? Or what kind of structure is this? And then I have to be like, this is the flagella. Or one of the 8 flagella of a Giardia. Or like, this is an endocytose RBC of an Entamoeba histolytica. Shit like that. 4 mortal sporozoites in the cis is cryptosporidium. And there's that. But alright. Not gonna lie, I do have to get ready for school. So I think I am gonna raid out. I wonder who's online.
Bye bye. Thanks
Whom's
for
is
having
online?
me on
Of
your
course,
stream.
of course. Literally anytime. Like, why not?
Yeah.
Oh, guys, let me find someone. Let me find someone. Give me a hot second. Homestead is streaming. Homestead the fuck is hell? What? This'll take a second. What? Where? You know what? I'll send it over to Crimson. Let's go send it over to Crimson. Might as well.
Whoa.
We're going over to Crimson. Just tell him I said hi. Hope y'all have a good day. And we are going to 3